Top 11 banana ball plays from an epic weekend out in Des Moines, Iowa. Bryson Bloomer, fresh off the injured list, into the top 11. Between the legs, behind the back, slurping on some Reginade, and 3 innings later, no, you're not seeing double. The Boomer's back at it again with the sweet cleats. Take a look. Oh, so nice. You get to see him twice.
Buddy, there's nothing I love more than 2 Bloomer trick plays. Now it is play number 10, drifting back in left field with the game on the line. It's Tanner Thomas going behind the back. And that was the second out of the inning that would eventually send the ballgame to showdowns.
Now we go Saturday night. Grill Prime on the mound. Broken bat. Olsen with the bounce past. Cox over to Ziggy, who's snagging that thing behind the back with a powerful fist bump to boot. Double play, 2 trick plays. Play number 9.
Nifty trick play for the Bananas infield. Now to play number 8. How about the party animals? Jordan Hussein ranging over, laying out, and a perfect strike across the diamond to Jason Swan. Yeah, that's right. Tip that cowboy hat. Take a little lasso. Maybe go to a rodeo while you're at it, Jordan Hussein. That's a great play.
Shout out the Bat Boy. Pops out right after that play. Now to play number 7, Jason Swan, the other side of the diamond from Bloomer. And you're not seeing double because he's got a pair of leaping catches to rob Oberst and Ziggy of base knocks. Yeah, how about the Cotton Eye Joe? Look at the balance on that right leg. Little Matumbo, little spike. Swanee playing some excellent first base.
No, not today. Play number 6. This one's going out to center field. How about Ty Jackson making that catch behind the back? And that's dance moves that show you just how fired up Ty Jackson was. Finally, the greatest trick play of his young banana ball career, first as a Savannah Banana.
Play number 5. How about Jackson Olsen? 2 men in scoring position. None of them coming home on this Baber grounder. High five from Cox. Hey, that's a high five from the umpire. Play was so good, he gets a high five from Blue. Saves a run, getting dirty, heck of a job.
Banana ball may just be the only sport where you're going to see something like that, and the only place where you're going to see an incredible trick play from Danny Hosley, kicking that one up to his hand, and with a throw across the diamond to just nail Indiana Stanley.
Yeah, Indy was flying down the line. Good stretch there by Prime. Play number 3. Delano tries to grab it behind the back. Chase Acuff says, I'll take that, thank you very much. It's the first time we've ever seen a behind-the-back grab on a grounder like that. Look at this. Oh, Delano can't get it. Chase right there. That is the man, second on the tour in trick plays. He is so good. Acuff, that was pretty.
Nothing surprising about what Chase Acuff has done at shortstop this season. Now to night 1 in Des Moines, Iowa. Jackson Olsen with arguably the biggest swing of the Banana season, and it comes in the 4th round of showdowns, driving this one all the way to the right field wall. Dylan Porter trying to get that to Taj Porter, but not in time, as Jackson Olsen would slide in and secure the Bananas a season series win over the Party Animals.
Earlier in the game, 9th, leading it off, Jake Skoll, golden batter, blasted off the wall. This should be a triple, right? Easy triple. That guy flies. How about the arm on Reese Alexiadis? I don't know if I've ever seen a better throw in a banana ball game. Yeah, Brunson Ballhome says, let's run that back. Let's put it under review. How about EJ? He has a big job in this play as well. Leaping, coming down with the tag. We zoom in. Yeah, clearly snagged him there. Vincent confirms it. Another look in slow-mo at the best play of the weekend. With the cape, trying to drag the arm back, Reese Alexiadis. That's a cannon. That's your top play. Top 11 banana ball plays from quite possibly the greatest weekend of action we have ever seen. Chase Acuff, so smooth. Bottom of the 8th, tie game. Flap those wings, baby. You are soaring. Another look between the legs, took us to home plate, and he gets Oberst by a mile.
There's a reason he's leading the Party Animals in trick plays. We find ourselves at play number 10, Jake Skoll lifting this one out into foul territory, and the fan coming up with the lone catch made in foul territory in this series. Sweet little leaning grab to rob Jake Skoll there.
Play number 9, Reese Hampton up the middle, Jackson Olsen, tie game once again, 8th inning. got a guy in scoring position. There's no outs. What are you doing, Jackie? Under the leg, gets Reese Hampton by a hair. That was a gutsy play.
Stretch. Now play number 8. Bill Leroy ranging into foul territory, and there you go. That's the return of Billy Barehand, sliding and making a great play over near the party animals. Coramato, he's not even flinching back there. Sweet stuff from Bill.
Send that ball to the moon, baby. Jake Skull, same goes to you, my friend. First ever home run as a golden batter in banana ball history. Of course, it's the former first rounder, and he would not be done in the top of the 9th inning. Party Animals trying to mount a miraculous 3-run comeback. Jake started it. Jake ends it. 2 outs. He drives in Chase Acuff. The boys are fired up. We went to showdowns. Bananas won.
All right, now it's time to see some athleticism on display. Jared Donaldson going mobile, gets back in the pocket, delivers this one behind the back, and it's capped off with a Robert Anthony Cruz backflip catch. Unbelievable stuff. Hit that Heisman rack, even though that was supposed to be a nod to Patrick Mahomes with the Kansas City Chiefs. Great play.
Number 5, it's time for a little Noah Fisher history. Boy, he golfed that thing out of there. Slider, he stole that from the ground, and he's high-stepping his way into home plate. 3rd home run of the tour. Fish doing a little swim in on home plate. Now Brett Young, the country star on the mound. Oh, don't put it there. That thing was annihilated. Right down Broadway. That thing ends up on top of the left field stands. Noah Fisher, 4th banana ball player all time to have a 2-home run game.
Now we're in on some impractical bananas action with DR Meadows, the mic'd up man, and at the same time he comes up with the behind the back snag, and all of a sudden that ball hot as the Dickens. DR juggling that thing all around. That's one of the more sensational plays that you're going to see from DR Meadows, and he's just completely unfazed on the mic.
Hit his shoulder first. I don't know how he made that snag. Now it's some more catcher mania. Bronson, boom! Come up clutch, why don't you? Party Animals need the point. They get it. He Gronk spikes that thing. A big hug with Dalton Ponce. Another look. Oh, full speed. Power slide on the knees. Fluke and the boys are fired up.
I heard Gronk actually learn the spike from Bronny. Anyway, second best play of the weekend.
Welcome into Game 90 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour. Loved by the folks who said they have a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Our melodic friends over at Zappos. We've had 2 epic games this weekend with the Party Animals pulling out thrilling wins in showdowns on both occasions. And we bring you in straight to the home run hitter on a beautiful afternoon inside historic Grayson Stadium. We've already got an 0-1 count. Brett Hilton with some unique attire out there. A little 360 pitch, another swing and a miss, 0-2 count.
Taking a page out of Matt Wolf's bag right there as goes with the 360 delivery, and now Split has come in to assist our young home run hitter, about to put the ball on the tee.
Scuffle there with Taj Porter. Split wins the fight. Interesting swing mechanics. It gets the job done. Hands were separated on the knob of the bat there. It's going to work out. He is racing around first as Armando Becerra kicks the ball away and tumbles into foul territory. We've got a full-on brawl between the Bananas and Party Animals outside the Nanners dugout.
Pandemonium down that first base line, and at the same time, the home run hitter has already rounded third base. The transitions between Skull and A-Cup are not in time.
Impressive work from Jackson, lifted to the skies by Cowboy Kyle Lewis. And we'll see what was going on in the mind of this youngster throughout that incredible feat of athleticism. Let's toss it down to Mr. Bauman.
Vico, Josh, incredible is an understatement for what we just saw out of Jetson. Jetson, I noticed before you came up to bat, you were doing a breakdancing routine. Do you think that helped you pull off what you just did out there today?
Yes.
Talk to me a little bit about why dancing. How does dancing help you?
When my dad, when he danced, I thought if I hit the ball, then I'll need to dance.
The guy learning from his elders and putting it into play. How do you feel about the brawl going on the sideline? Distracting at all for you?
Yes.
It was distracting, but you played through it, to my understanding.
Okay.
Okay, well said. High emotions over here with our friend Jetson. Put the Jet in Jetson. But let's see how the party animals are feeling. I'm going to toss it over to Drake Toll.
Here with Coach Brawny. Skip, 82nd time this season that's gone that way for you guys. What'd you see?
Yeah, just a lack of communication. The boys need to really pick it up. That's unacceptable to start it off. We're gonna keep it going right here. None of that lackluster stuff. We're gonna bring the party.
Mascot was on the field. There's a brawl right there. I mean, anything you can work on tangibly in the midweek to fix this?
Most definitely. We're gonna go back, watch some film, and check it out. But we're gonna make sure that we talk with our mascot, and we're gonna keep the players focused on the main objective, which is winning this ball game.
Brett Helton went 360 pitch. Was that in the script today?
You can't really script Brett Helton, to be honest, sir.
Anything else you have to say to the fans at home that are just disappointed?
We got one goal in mind, and it's right here. Party. Let's do it.
Josh Biko, reluctantly back to you.
Thank you very much, Drake. Thanks so much to Brawny for taking the time. Same goes to Sam Bauman and Jetson before that. And we've got ourselves a challenge brewing here. Looks like we're going to have a dance battle between the two squads with the young professor and Vincent Chapman in the center of it all. And we'll let it be handled by the young professor for now.
Are we ready? Then Shark, hit the music.
This is a frazzled Bananas squad. They're just pulling in Mitchell Maceo and Oberst from down the right field line. And just in the nick of time for Mace to start things off. Impressive response from the Animals. All right, grand finale. I don't know about you folks watching at home here on the Bananas YouTube page, but personally, I like my dance battles to always end with a choreographed dance between the two battling sides.
It's just nice to see the teams getting along, sometimes out there on the field. In this case, you know, they're able to hash things out through dance.
Yeah, especially when we've had such incredible games so far this weekend. The Party Animals, a 7-5 win on Friday night after 2 rounds of showdowns, and then last night they take it 6-5 after 3 rounds of showdowns. As we welcome you inside the booth with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Happy Sunday, fun day for all you rapscallions here in virtual Banana Land. So the Party Animals just won their first series of the year in Savannah against the Bananas, and now they're going for the sweep today.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming for the Party Animals. The Bananas came into this weekend 13-3 at home, and the Party Animals have come out the victors in each of these first 2 contests, going for a sweep today. What really stands out, we've seen showdowns each of the last 2 nights, and it's been the Party Animals coming out on top with incredible performances from Jake Lialios and Dylan Porter. And of course, we also saw impressive showdown defense from Indiana Stanley, who was the defender behind Dylan Porter, and also the job Bronson Ballholm was doing behind the dish, making sure that he could apply tag successfully on the Bananas batter. So for the Party Animals, they are hoping that the bullpen continues to roll, and hopefully they don't even have to go to showdowns for the sweep today against the Bananas.
Ryan Cox Fox yesterday had one trick play that puts him 6 shy of 200 on the tour. Jackson Olsen, one trick play as well, which has him 2 away from 100. So we'll be keeping track of both those historic landmarks on the horizon here this afternoon. And for Jackson Olsen, we're also going to have a mic on him as he takes his first at-bat of the game against Dalton Ponce, who will also be mic'd up in the bottom of the first inning. We're coming out gangbusters today.
It's going to be really fun to see Jackson and Ponce talking it up. We oftentimes see when those guys are dueling, there's some words that get exchanged between the two. So finally we get to know what's going on in their heads and get really a first-hand experience of that. And Biko, we're also, when it comes to milestones, just 1 home run away today from the 100th home run of this 2024 Banana Ball World Tour.
Yeah, we saw 4 long balls on Friday night. Should have been 5. Reese Alexiadis robbed Taj Porter of what would have been his second Banana Ball home run. Would have been the second home run ever hit against Dakota Stilt's All-Britain. Instead, we got the first robbed home run in our young sports history. It's going to be a really fun one today. Sean Fluke will be on the mic as well, and we expect Taj Porter to make his second ever pitching appearance. He's slated to relieve Dalton Ponce, and he's on the docket for a full inning for the Party Animals.
Well, we saw Taj Porter enter the game a couple weekends ago, actually relieving Jake Lialios as they did a little switch of their positions. Unfortunately, it did not go Taj Porter's way as he allowed a walk-off single to Jackson Olsen. But it's worth noting, Tosh threw 2 pitches, and both of them were strikes to Jackson Olsen. So you got a good feeling that this is a guy who's going to come in and pound the zone today for the Party Animals, who are just a little short-handed when it comes to the bullpen, considering what we've seen from the workload of guys like Jake Lialios and Dylan Porter having to throw across a couple different rounds of showdowns.
Now, of course, we've discussed it. Ponce on the mound to start for the Animals. It'll be Jared Donaldson from the get-go for the Bananas. We expect Cowboy Kyle Lewigs, Zach Phillips, DJ the Invader, and then Danny Hosley out of the pen. So it'll be a really great pitching matchup between these two sides.
It's going to be very exciting. It could very well be a pitcher's duel, considering just how well Jared Donaldson and Dalton Ponce have pitched out of the rotation this season. Donnie's last 4 starts, he's got an earned run average below 4 for the Bananas, a pretty stellar mark. And Dalton Ponce has found a way to one-up that. Ponce in 7 starts this season, a 1.98 earned run average on the pitcher's mound. Absolutely absurd stuff.
Battle of Titans between these two squads, and the most important thing we have on the docket this afternoon is not 1, not 2, but
3 pairs of shoes.
3 pairs of shoes given away thanks to our dear friends over at Zappos. We'll give you the buzzword around the 7th inning, and then the 3 pairs of shoes will be given out on the post-game show. So we are rocking and rolling. A lot of fun to be had here in Savannah today. Thank you all so much for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. We're going to toss it down to the field. The cast and crew just finishing up with their grand presentation, which means the full capacity crowd is about to get their warm-up here today. And with over 5,000 fans on hand once again, we expect it to be a glorious scene. Let's toss things down to Mr. Shark, as we've just got Vincent Split and Maceo to get their big moments at home plate.
Abs this good on a banana? I think not. He's the king of potassium. Make some noise for Split. Ouch. And finally, our dancing first base coach. His name is Maceo. Here they are, the cast of your banana.
All right, Banana Nation, DR Meadows here, and it looks like the cast is ready. The players are ready. So it's now time for you, the fans, to get ready. So I need everyone here to get on your feet. I need everyone here to get on your feet and help me welcome out 6-year-old Aria. Okay, Aria has a special message before we get started here today. Today is her dog's birthday, so what do you want to say? Happy birthday, Harley. Okay, Aria, your job here is to get everyone here fired up for this game today. So whatever you do, all of these people have to do. Are you ready? Yes. Crank it, Shark. Oh, get those hands together. Arya's got a lot of energy on this Sunday afternoon. Oh, we're waving our arm. Little hey, baby. Oh, we're rolling with it, rolling with it. It's from the 90s? Get it to it, Arya. Oh, well, let's get groovy. This is definitely from the 80s. How do you know this? What? Fish house? Are we swimming? Okay. How are you? Working out. Nice exercise on a Sunday afternoon. Spin with it. Go, are you? Get everyone dizzy. Oh, Pulp Fiction. A little Pulp Fiction. How do you know this? Yes, get those hands together, everyone. Look around, Arya. You just got 5,000 people ready for this game. Give it up one more time for Arya!
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world, today, you and thousands of your friends here live, and millions more watching at home, have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is a game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for all 5,000 people here in Savannah, Georgia, to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
Hey, Grayson Stadium, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Savannah Bananas. Leading off, the center fielder, number 5, DR the Doc Meadow. Batting second, playing second, wearing number 8, he's our greatest showman, Jackson Olsen. Batting third, wearing number 3, behind the plate, Eric Jones. In the cleanup spot today, the designated hitter, number 7. Give it up for Michael Vitamin D. Batting fifth in right field, number 2, Reese Superman Alexiadis. The left fielder, number 15, we call him Rack Robert Anthony Cruz. At first base, number 11, give it up for Corral Prawn. At third base, number 4, K.J. Jackson. At shortstop, number 6, he is our glove magician, baby, Ryan Cox. And batting 10th, the extra hitter, number 10, our bat trickster, Alex Ziggy Ziegler. On the mound for your Bananas today, number 21, it's Donnie Day, baby! Jared Donaldson. Your Savannah Bananas are managed by Tyler Gillum, assisted by Adam Viro Virant and Ray Ortega. Fans, please remain standing and remove your hats. Here to honor America with the singing of today's national anthem. Please welcome Ansley McKee.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ansley McKee.
It is game 90 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by the people who all live in a van down by the river. Our adventurous compadres over at Zappos. The party animals have taken the series. Today they go for the sweep. Both games this weekend have gone to showdowns. 2 rounds and 3 rounds apiece. Can we up the ante to 4 on this beautiful Sunday in Savannah? We'll find out. For now, let's take a look at the Bananas defensive alignment left to right in the outfield. The usual cast: Robert Anthony Cruz, DR Meadows, and Reese Alexiadis. Third to first in the infield, some new faces: KJ Jackson, Ryan Cox, Jackson Olsen, and Correll Prime. Eric Jones Jr. is behind the dish, and on the mound, Jared Donaldson.
Well, after getting his first career start in right field a night ago, we've got Robert Anthony Cruz back in left, still impressed with a backflip catch for the Savannah Bananas, and his fellow outfielder DR Meadows has been sensational in the trick play department this weekend. 13 away from 100, has an outside shot, but has multiple trick plays in each of the last 2 games, and it's Jackson Olsen just 2 trick plays away from reaching 100 for the first time in his career.
Jared Donaldson successful on his lone trick play attempt this year. The pride of Albany, Georgia, out of Georgia Southwestern State University, here in his second World Tour, 3rd year as a Banana, and he's been terrific across the past few months.
Well, he has become the Bananas' 3rd starter this season late, and Jared Donaldson making his 9th start of 2024, and it's the last 4 starts that you really want to zero in on, as he's been sensational. A 1-0 record, a 3.94 earned run average, only allowing 14 hits while generating 12 strikeouts on the pitcher's mound, and the minutes per inning averaging 3 outs in 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the pitcher's mound, a significant drop from the season average.
And one of the many Chipotle enthusiasts in Bananaland. The boys like their meat. Let's take a look at the Party Animals lineup opposing Donnie. Once again, it'll be Reese Hampton at the top, then Chase Acuff, Jake Skoll, and Dalton Cornett. Everything as per usual through the first 4. Then you get Armando Becerra in the 5-hole. Bryson Bloomer, Tanner Thomas, Jordan Hussein, Jason Swan, and Dustin Baber to round it out.
And it's 2 right-handers in this lineup that Jared Donaldson's going to have to look out for. Chase Acuff and Bryson Bloomer have posted awfully strong seasons against him this year.
And we are about ready to rumble. Here's the young professor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready to get this thing going, then when I count to 3, I need you to yell out, "Start the clock." Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Showtime!
I see Amario and Alex Brown wondering if Bill Leroy's okay, and as the rest of the folks in the chat say, yeah, it's just a day off. Tough to start behind the plate day game after a night game, so it's been pretty much protocol every Sunday day game this year for EJ to get the start behind the dish.
Well, Bill with over 50 starts at catcher for the Bananas this season, so just trying to give him a little bit of a breather. And Jared Donaldson has really enjoyed working with Eric Jones Jr. behind the dish as well, as this one is popped in foul territory. It's an early test for Jones Jr., and he is not able to come up with the catch. Reese Hampton will get a second life.
Big for a guy that went 3 for 5 last night. The tour leader now up to 88 hits on the year. 12 away from 100 after he finished with 98 a season ago. Makes the best of his second life. Serves that one into left, and he's aboard with a base knock.
Well, nice little opposite field poke for Reese Hampton. Can get awfully pull happy batting from that left side of the plate. That one going on the outside corner. He just kind of flicked the bat out. Was able to dunk that one for a leadoff single.
Got the patented Jared Donaldson splitter, didn't try and do too much. Now a great base runner aboard for Chase Acuff. One of the key guys Donnie has to try and solve here, along with Bryson Bloomer in the 6-hole. Chase, the shortstop, continue to say it, but it bears repeating. He has just been so good with the bat here in his second full year of Banana Ball. As he's gotten a couple fastballs, now Donaldson giving Hampton some much-deserved attention.
But also stands out for Chase Acuff. 6 ball 4 sprints across his last 4 contests for the Party Animals, as he will keep this fair down the left field line. And Mike Vivacus already waving Reese Hampton around to score an early run for the Party Animals today.
21st two-bagger of the year for Acuff. He's now up to 47 runs driven in. What a sophomore campaign for the Animal shortstop.
And that's a pretty classic Chase Acuff at bat right there. A guy who is so good at getting the hands in on pitches running inside and keeping those balls fair down the left field line that wind up being easy doubles with the Party Animal shortstop.
So 2 batters in because of the E2, the error on Eric Jones Jr. that gives Acuff, or Hampton rather, another life. The Party Animals capitalize. Jake Skoll didn't think he was ready to rumble, or rather, he was not ready. So he ends up taking a splitter for a strike. Second one misses the zone, according to our home plate umpire today, Chris Walker. 3 games, 3 different guys behind the dish. Good to give Vincent Chapman the half day off as he's out umpiring in the field. Steady diet of splitters as Donaldson punches out Skoll.
Nice way for Jared Donaldson to rebound from the tough start, and still seeing Donnie loose out there on the mound. Does he have a wry smile after coming away with his first punch out of Jake Skoll?
Here's another look. It's a nasty pitch. The spin rate, pretty much always less than 1,500 RPMs. Thing just floats in there. He throws it right down the middle and then lets the pitch do what it wants.
And you saw in the replay as well, Jared Donaldson taking a page out of Jake Skoll's book and busting out the worm to celebrate the strikeout.
I don't think that was random. Seems like a targeted strikeout celebration. 4 straight bad ones to follow, though, to Dalton Cornett. That'll drive in Acuff easily from second. DC3 content with 1 base. The Bananas with patented sprint defense, have to get it to all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher before any base runner can be tagged out. They do so in short order, but not before the Animals score their second run of the inning.
Well, this feels similar to what we saw from Jared Donaldson last Sunday in Des Moines, Iowa. Touched up in the first inning by the Party Animals. From then on out, was really able to dial in and keep the Party Animals off the board in these 3 innings that followed. Hoping for similar results here today.
Cornette now up to 49 runs driven in here in his 3rd World Tour. No chance for the fans to catch that one. Bounces off the netting behind home plate. Becerra, what a hold on the splitter that floats below the knees, facing his 2022 Collegiate Bananas teammate. And he wins the battle. Big night coming off the bench and taking over for Noah Fisher in the EH spot, as Fish has an injured wrist from a foul ball in his lone plate appearance an evening ago. Mondo drove in 4th and now starts off his Sunday with a knock. Bryson Bloomer not going to have the same luck against his former collegiate teammate. One grabbed by Jackie for the second out.
Yeah, Armando Becerra with one of the most impressive games we've seen from a Party Animal coming off the bench. 2 hits, a ball 4 sprint as well. And now starting his day out strong yet again. He just continues to prove to the Party Animals that he deserves a little more playing time before the end of this tour.
And this is a guy who is guaranteed no playing time, along with Indiana Stanley and Brady Keiss for the Party Animals. For the Bananas, Kyle Jackson, Corell Prime, and Ty Jackson, the 3 guys added from the visitors for the last couple months of this tour. They're here for Banana Ball University. And the folks here have said, we're investing in you. You're going to be longtime Banana Ball players. And you can get a deep dive in what being a Banana Ball player is all about, as KJ will make the final out. As Donaldson strands a pair, but 2 runs come across. And even though they were all guaranteed no playing time, it's awesome to see them getting so much action across these last few games.
Good to see the Party Animals getting the scoring started early today as you get another look. KJ Jackson coming away with that 3rd and final out.
Let's take a look at the Party Animals defense, trying to make their 2-run stand to earn the first point tonight. You see Mondo out there in left, Hampton in center, Skoll in right, in the infield, 3rd to 1st. Jordan Hussein, then Acuff, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan. Behind the dish is Cornette, and towing the slab, Dalton Ponce.
Well, Jason Swan has been the standout performer for the Party Animals in this series so far. 3 trick plays against the Savannah Bananas, and we saw Chase Acuff reach 140 trick plays last night as well. Now we are still looking for a Party Animals outfielder to come away with a trick play in this series. We'll see if any of Becerra, Hampton, or Skoll can accomplish that today.
We've got some kids with some lawnmowers blowing bubbles coming across the field. Right across Dalton Ponce's mound as we welcome in the Party Animal starting pitcher to the broadcast.
Yeah, I missed your voice. Missed both your voices. It's been too long.
It warms the heart, buddy. Now I understand you're under the weather, but you're gritting it out. Little MJ flu game today.
Yeah, literally 2 days ago. Woke up with cold chills. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Of course, Garrett Teclu gives me it, whatever the heck it was. But we're good to go.
It's whatever was in the Folgers coffee, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, Teclu with, I'm sure, some Eastern medicine or something. He grew in the backyard out in Colorado.
I know, right? Goodness.
Now, you're going to have DR Meadows and then Jackson Olsen. We're going to welcome in on the mic when he comes up to the dish.
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of talking when you battle.
This guy, oh man. He might be one of my favorites to face in history in Banana Ball. Let's get DR right here. Here we go.
Hey, that's the way to jump ahead of the tour leader in batting average.
Absolutely. All right. Look at this change up here. He wants a curveball. Oh.
Nice stop from Cornette.
Yeah.
You want to guess the velo?
67?
68!
Wow! I didn't throw that one too hard. Nope. Nope. Yeah.
Wow. We'll take that.
Shush, shush, shush. Be quiet, guys.
It's just about 2.5 inches inside.
You want it again? Okay. a little harder?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Dialed it up to 70 according to TrackMan.
Okay. What's the count? 1, 2. I want to go. Yeah, I'll try it.
Okay.
Swing it! That's such a good pitch too. That was a good lead.
A little bit more of a slider there.
Yeah, it's like okay. Everything's just decent. Get it! Oh!
That'll do.
Jordan!
Nice sliding snag by Hussein.
Oh!
And now we'll welcome in your buddy Jackson Olsen.
You know, the only thing that we have in common is that we like the Packers.
Yeah.
I mean, he's ugly, I'm attractive, he
God,
smells bad.
he had to dye his hair blonde. Remember that. He had to dye his hair blonde to make people like him. Oh,
okay.
shoot,
All right,
Jackson.
all right. I can't even hear you.
I can barely hear you either. But who cares, right? Yep. Oh, you mother trucker! No!
Yep, right here. Stay
God, not even cool. It wasn't even a cool hit.
I'm not moving from this position right here. Cool hit.
What a piece of hitting there from Jackie.
Get me on the mic,
of course, right?
And he gets to stay on the mic with you.
Let's go.
All right, now,
Oh gosh, what else do we have not in common? He has a dumb number it's coolest. Pick me off, he won't. Watch this.
right on right changeup.
Oh, that was a good pitch right there.
Jackie, you think that was a good pitch?
I'm stealing.
That's a good pitch too. Something came, hope you guys could hear me. Something came out of my ear.
Oh wait, Ponch. Did something come out of your ear?
That's how you sound in my ear. You sound like a little kid.
Pick me off, come on.
You sound like a little kid.
Wow!
Whatever.
Change City, that was filthy.
You love that I'm over here right now and I got a hit off you. Don't forget that.
Now it'll be Michael Vitamin D.
Dance if
I wasn't mic'd up, I would take my shirt off, but I don't want to embarrass Jackson today.
Dance if Jackson got a hit off you.
I don't want to embarrass Jackson today.
Now, Ponce, you were dancing, and Jackie did get a hit off you.
But it was outside. It wasn't cool. I got a face.
Do we have 2 outs or 1 out or 0
worst
outs?
hitter.
We have 1 out.
Because he takes everything.
1 down.
And he's so good at baseball. Steal right now.
You think Deeb's better at baseball or pickleball?
What? Oh, gosh.
Well, he's good at
Don't
both.
do that.
Well, they agreed
I'll
on
talk.
pickleball. That was nice.
Jackson's
you smell.
better at none of
You
them.
smell. You smell so bad. You need some deodorant.
I don't wear deodorant. You have to because you stink. And you want to know something, guys?
Yes.
Taylor Swift is so overrated.
Oh!
All right,
no.
pick me off now. Pick me off now. You won't. Dance if Jackson got a hit off you. Dance if Jackson got a hit off you.
I hate you.
Jackie, thank you so much, my
Guys,
friend.
I miss you already. Don't go.
Ponce, you're a stud, man.
I love you
Your
guys.
smile is lighting up this afternoon. Love you too, superstar. Great work out there. Oh my gosh. My cheeks hurt from smiling. Little help off the outside corner there from Chris Walker. Excellent frame from Cornette behind the dish. Brought a changeup a couple inches outside. Back over for a strike. Excellent pitcher's pitch. Ponce rewarded for executing. And our man on the mic, Jackson Olsen, the only guy to reach base against Ponce as the Party Animals jump out in front 1-0.
And that was actually a relatively significant hit for Jackson Olsen as well. Now 70 hits and 70 trick plays this season. Not too shabby, a 70-70 season.
Only DR Meadows and Chase Acuff have done it so far. So now it's a terrific trio. As I've been following kind of out of the corner of my eye, something happening with Kurt Kessler, Vincent Chapman, Reginald Horton, and a shirtless kid. Don't know what that was at all.
You know, sometimes you show up to the ballpark and you let everybody know, hey, I'd really just like to go shirtless today. And we try and make those dreams a reality.
How about Alex Ziegler coming from first base concession stand, eating some ice cream out of his hand? Delicious. I mean, if anybody on the infield's gonna do it, oh, Jackie almost took a bite. Didn't like the smell of it.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Grew up a big coffee guy. Can never go wrong with some coffee, some mocha. 1-1 here on Jordan Hussein, bottom 3 in the order for the Party Animals. Love a mint chocolate chip.
I'm a mint chip guy.
You get me some cookie dough and some vanilla, I'll go buck wild. I really like anything. You drizzle some honey on there, that's a nice slider from Donaldson as he picks up his second K of the day.
And already 4 strikeouts in this ball game between Dalton Ponce and Jared Donaldson, generating a lot of whiffs early this afternoon.
And as we come back from the replay, celebrating with a line dance. Donnie's turned into a saddlebags warrior across his 3 years in Savannah.
And changed it up from Hicktown. It's a new song, I believe.
That was a good-looking first pitch to Jason Swan. Does not get the call. This one driven deep out to right. Hey, behind the back. Reese Alexiadis, look what I found. His 37th trick play of the tour.
Well, Alexiadis, the way he started to line up that ball, seeing it up in the air for so long, had plenty of time to field that one behind his back. Make sure to cushion that hand below the glove to ensure it doesn't fall out. And then Alexiadis, he also hit the dab after coming up with the catch.
Base knock for Dustin Baber. A 91-mile-an-hour fastball sent it 100 off the bat, according to TrackMan. He's aboard with 2 down. Party Animals go back to the top of their order and Reese Hampton. Alexiadis, normally you say 2 hands for a catch. That was 1 hand in his keister for the trap. Then he brought the second hand in once his Tookus had already done the lion's share of the trapping work there.
That's why you hit the gym.
Squats are important. No idea the ways they'll help you out in an athletic career, especially if you end up in banana ball. Trying to battle with a cape and make a behind-the-back catch in deep right. I'm sure Alexiadis has been preparing for this, going back to the Pepperdine days. Reese singled his first time, nearly takes out our first base camera woman Emerson Elmgren. Ducked and covered, was able to avoid the foul ball. Pro's pro over there.
And that's a pretty classic Reese Hampton move. Enjoys swinging 3-1, trying to get one over the Bananas ball four sprint defense. And Hampton laces another one just foul, according to first base umpire Vincent Chapman.
Such an emphatic call that his sunglasses went flying off his face.
I love that.
Never seen an umpire get so much air on a foul ball call either. So another 3-2. This one fouled away. We'll do it again. Good battle here between Donaldson and Hampton. Reese ended up scoring what stood as the inning-winning run for the Party Animals in the first. He earns a ball four sprint here. His tour leading 43rd of the year. The Bananas have to be careful. They get it around all of their fielders cleanly and able to keep Dustin Baber from scoring.
And for Reese Hampton just opting to stay with the one base on the ball four sprint, not to try and run into a final out. Run the Party Animals out of a second straight inning, scoring a run.
Looks like Dylan Porter is going to pinch run for Baber over at third. As we have Brett Hilton and Chase Acuff mean mugging. I feel like I can feel the earth shaking every time Brett takes another step. Shout out Poles.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
You big Stanley Yelmats fan?
Love the book, love the movie.
Yelmats, it's Stanley backwards.
I don't know if I ever figured that out. How about Connor Higgins getting in on the fun here?
It was written in the book. I think it is brought to your attention.
Yeah, that's right. You're spot on. Hey, Taj Porter, get yourself a feature. Background dance. And now I expect Chase to swing it with the shovel. He actually will. I didn't think he was going to. Wow! No, he did not. Did not come up with that one. EJ able to make the snag, and we'll grab a new weapon.
Well, EJ had to move himself behind home plate just a little bit further to make sure he wouldn't get whacked by Chase A-Cup shovel. But now is traded in the bat, swings at the 1-1 delivery from Jared Donaldson, and it's KJ Jackson gobbling this one up, going between the legs and throwing across the diamond to help Donnie post a scoreless top of the second for the Bananas.
Good work from Donaldson. For Peach Belt Pitcher of the Year back in the spring of 2022. Strands runners on the corners. And KJ picks up his 16th trick play in 17 tries. What an incredible beginning to his banana ball career he's having. Little crowd sing off in Savannah as we head to the bottom of the second. No run support here for Dalton Ponce, who put up a 0 in the first to earn the Party Animals a point, but now has to put up a 0 to keep the Bananas out of the all-important points department.
It's going to be a little bit of a trickier inning for Dalton Ponce for sure, but given the nature of what we saw, especially with his breaking balls, his slider and his changeup, I feel awfully confident as he's set to face Reese Alexiadis, Robert Anthony Cruz, and Pharrell Prime.
Yeah, that's what the young prof likes to hear. Pour some sugar on me does the job for his first base and right field side.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
I've had the time of my life calling these games this weekend with you.
Likewise, man. I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, you're sweet.
Every man who comes up to the dish will represent the inning-winning run. Alexiadis has found his power here towards the tail end of his rookie banana ball campaign. Battle between a couple California kids here. Ponce out of Fontana, right outside Rancho Cucamonga. Alexiadis from Manhattan Beach. Shout out Ryan Rosillo. Couple banana ball rookies who came straight from pro ball to Banana Land. Ponce was putting up a great season in the MLB Draft League last summer, while Alexiadis in his third year in the Pioneer League took home MVP honors. A full count.
Alexiadis has posted strong numbers here in Grayson Stadium this season. A .333 batting average, 7 extra base hits. Also has 6 walk-offs in his last 9 games and tries to get this past Jordan Hussein at third base, who slides over to his left, making an incredible play, but the throw a bit high for Jason Swan at first base, and Alexiadis will get the hustle single.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play by Reese. Looking at where the throw is taking Swan, so he hit the deck. It's a lot harder to make that last-second adjustment than it may seem for folks who haven't had such a situation occur. This one grabbed by Swan, steps on first, throw to second in time. Acuff gets the tag on Reese, and that eliminates the leadoff single 1 pitch later.
And that is the second 3-6 double play that we've seen the Party Animals turn in this series. Impressive stuff from Jason Swan yet again, fielding that one right down the first base line and getting it over to Chase Acuff quickly to double up the Bananas.
Takes the inning-winning run off the bases. It means Correll Prime. It's the last guy who stands between Ponce and a scoreless second inning of work. All smiles between the two. And that big front door curveball ends up right down the middle for strike one. Prime started his banana ball career red hot with the Visitors, has never slowed down.
He's been very good in limited opportunities for the Bananas, already collecting 2 walk-offs for this team. As he fouls that one off and finds himself behind in the count 1-2.
Curveball, slider, curveball in that order. Last big bender at 69 miles an hour. Really nice pitch from Ponce to get back ahead.
That second walk-off we saw from Correll Prime as a member of the Bananas actually came against Dalton Ponce. So Ponce trying to throw him off with nothing but breaking balls right now as he comes set with the 2-2, and Prime will swing through it. It's a 3-minute and 16-second inning for Dalton Ponce. He's already got 3 punch-outs today.
Correll finally got a fastball. Ponce blows it by him. Well, so far, so good for Dalton Ponce, who has been electric as a starter for the Party Animals here in his rookie campaign. We'll toss it down to Maceo and the fellas. They'll dance us to the third. Always great to see Maceo boogieing. Brings out Miz, Malachi, Andy, and Ty Jackson. As we go to the third inning, Party Animals up a point. Heart of the order here to swing it for the Animals. Big bats, Jake Skoll, Dalton Cornett, and Armando Becerra. Skoll struck out on a splitter his first time. 2 strikeouts on the afternoon for Donnie. Goes right back to the splitter, but well outside. A couple Georgia boys now doing battle here in Savannah. Both guys spent time in college in Georgia as well. Of course, Jake Skoll spent 7 years in minor league baseball before he went to UGA, 4 years of football. Donnie just went right up the road to Americus at Georgia Southwestern State. Spent all 5 years there. Turned into a D2 All-American as a senior. And he has set down Skoll swinging once again. And he goes back to the splitter for his 3rd K on the day.
Another impressive pitch from Jared Donaldson. Another smile at Jake Skoll and at his Bananas teammates in the dugout. And this time, no worm needed to celebrate.
Baseball players, of course, banana ball players as well. A lot of superstitions. Donnie is no different. He's an odd bird. His first college outing, he shoved and needed to wear sliding shorts. He's been wearing the same pair since he hit back-to-back homers and pitched a complete game shutout in the state Final Four in high school.
And that's actually not Jared Donaldson's only superstition either, a man who's prone to drinking an orange creamsicle energy drink before every start as well.
and he only drinks them before starts. Will not have them if he's not starting that day. Dalton Cornett out to right center. DR nearly robbed him of a base knock. He's trying to stretch it into 2, and he'll get there. Great weekend with the stick for DC3. As he's on base for the second time today.
Back-to-back impressive weekends for Dalton Cornett, starting to find a lot more hard contact as of late. DR Meadows just came a little too in on that banana ball, also went a little early with his dive. It's the key reasons he was not able to come up with the snag to rob Cornett of extra bases.
Fastball just misses, and he goes to the splitter to even up the count here on Armando Becerra. Pride of Miami, Florida, line to knock into right his first time. Gets another split, and now he's behind in the count. Did he go? No, says third base umpire Jake Moore. That was the right call. There's a swing and a miss. Clearly went around there. The splitter is dancing today. That's 4 strikeouts now for Donaldson.
Yeah, usually Jared Donaldson able to rack up a couple of punch-outs across these starts, but really much more of a ground ball pitcher for the Bananas. Has only induced 1 grounder so far today.
Only 1,100 RPMs on that splitter for the strikeout. That is elite stuff.
Yeah, with most pitches, you're looking for a lot of spin on the ball, but when it comes to throwing that splitter, again, the fewer RPMs, the better. Jared Donaldson commands that pitch just about as well as anybody we've ever seen in banana ball, including the likes of guys like Matt Malatesta.
Hot shot scooped up by Kyle Jackson between the legs. Ziggy puts the tag on Bloomer. And that puts the end to the third, so back-to-back scoreless innings for Donaldson, as he picks up a couple Ks as well in the third.
And the fastest inning we've seen in today's ball game from Jared Donaldson as well. That one, 3-minute and 33-second frame.
Let's get down to the young professor for some in the sack.
Because we together are going to find out which of these couples is the best in the sack. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we are doing. It's a sack race, Banana Land style. The wives are going to hop down to their husbands. They're going to go over there. Husbands have to jump in the sack with their wives, yes, in front of all of you. And they're going to come on back. We're going to see who is the fastest and greatest in the sack. Ladies, are we ready? Your parents are going to be proud. On your mark, get set, go. Here it is. And we're off. Good race here. Zach and Amanda go ahead and get in. Come on, boys, get in the sack. You look like you're ready to go. Hold on tight. Here they come. Oh, that's good chemistry in the sack. Over there, not so much. I remember my first date. They're running away with it. It's Amanda and Zach. They are the best in the sack, and you guys might need couples therapy. I'm not sure. That is in the sack, ladies and gentlemen.
That one's always a blast. Congratulations to my partner in the booth, Geno Smith and Malik Willis, passing touchdowns already today.
Thank you very much. I'm feeling good. Team auto-drafted for the people. It's an REM reference I'm very happy about. They might be able to come away with a surprising W.
It was not a good week 1 for auto-drafted for the people. Looking like he might have a bounce back. Kyle Jackson sends this one to Hampton in center, who grabs it behind his back. Sweet trick play, his 38th of the tour.
Well, finally, a Party Animals outfielder comes away with the trick play in this series. And Fareese Hampton liked the launch angle that he saw off the bat of KJ Jackson. Lines that one up perfectly. Come away with that behind the back grab. Now Hampton 2 trick plays away from 40 this season.
Bottom 3 in the order for Dalton Ponce to deal with here in the bottom of the third. He's only allowed 2 hits across 2 1/3 so far today.
He's only thrown 31 pitches out on the mound now. projected to go 3, maybe 4 innings. Party Animals may not have to utilize Taj Porter if they don't have to, considering how strong Ponce has looked so far. Ryan Cox will collect the 3rd hit of the afternoon for the Savannah Bananas, poking that one over the head of Dustin Baber into right center.
There's been one knock every inning for the Nanners. Malachi Mitchell will pinch run for the first time today. Jackson Olsen reselects Yadis and Ryan Cox. 3 guys who have found success against Ponce today. Now Alex Ziegler, the extra hitter, in a big spot. Malachi had 4 stolen bases last night. Unbelievable performance. He's now up to 42 steals on the tour and 47 tries. And was a crucial element to the Bananas tying the inning against the Party Animals last night, as we saw Mitchell steal 2nd, 3rd, and then come around to score on a wild pitch from Ryan Rodriguez. Yeah, that's pretty much a Flash the Kid produced run right there. 0-2 here on the man out of Butler, Pennsylvania. Banana Land's best machinist. Alex Ziegler out of the California University of Pennsylvania. This one rolled over to 3rd, could be 2. Hussein to Baber, tries to go behind his back. And second base umpire Jake Moore is going to say the ball was caught and then lost on the exchange.
And that's the right ruling from Jake Moore as well. Baber handling that one exceptionally well, then trying to come away with the trick play after the fact, and just struggled with his transition, trying to get that one behind his back.
Now Ziggy represents the inning-winning run. We're back at the top of the order in DR Meadows. I give a big happy birthday shout out to Lizzie Hunsaker, BTV chat legend. Here on the day before the birthday of my beloved broadcast partner, which I'm sure you wanted the whole world to know.
Thank you, Biko. I do appreciate that. It's very kind.
I'm not going to get a chance to say it on the air tomorrow. We're going to be in the air, heading up to Philly. I mean, the real ones will remember you got to celebrate it in Cooperstown a year ago.
No doubt.
Big day for Banana Land birthdays. Quinn Kreller.
And let's not forget, Robert Anthony Cruz as well. I thought about having a rat-themed birthday, actually.
You and Quinn could have had a joint party. Robert Anthony Cruz theme. Good battle here between Ponce and DR. We'll get another 2-2. Dalton went to the change-up there. Meadows able to spoil it.
Meadows put up a good 6-pitch battle against Dalton Ponce the first time out. Came away with really good lumber, just hit right into the glove of Jordan Hussein with a great reaction on the liner. Now Ponce coming set with pitch number 6 to DR yet again, and this one chopped over to Dustin Baber with the glove feed trick play over to Chase Acuff. And a really stellar inning defensively there for the Party Animals.
Pick up a pair of trick plays, and Ponce continues to hold serve. Now 3 scoreless innings to go with just 3 hits allowed and 3 strikeouts. He's been terrific. Let's get it down to Josh, Mr. Olympia competition.
All right, Tyree, what do you got? He's about to rip out of that jersey. Thank you, Tyree. Our second contestant, what is your name?
Fat Rob.
Fat Rob. How old are you?
37.
37. All right, Rob, what you got? Oh, he's putting the animal in Party Animal. There it is. Sir, are you lost?
Confused.
Okay, what's your name?
I'm Mike.
How old are you, Mike?
75.
70. 75. All right, man, well, I guess, what do you got? Go for it. Mike, ladies and gentlemen. All right, it is time to vote on your winner. Make some noise if you think Tyree. Ooh, Tyree, I'm sorry. Make some noise for Rob. And make some noise for Mike! This is your Mr. Banana Olympia. Thank you, Savannah.
What a performance there by Mike at the end. As you get a look at the crowd here in Savannah for the 203rd Banana Ball game ever played. The 238th straight full capacity crowd in Grayson Stadium. That goes back to the baseball days of the Bananas. 376 sellouts in a row in Banana Land. Splitter for strike one to Tanner Thomas. Over 5,000 fans hoping for free donuts. Not gonna get it here. Ziggy grabs it on a hop. He was hoping for Donnie to come over for a trick play attempt. Donnie says, no, you can take it yourself, Zig.
Yeah, that's traditionally a play where Alex Ziegler's trying to feed that one under the legs to Jared Donaldson, come away with the trick play, and then Ziegler just has to make sure he hustles to the bag to get ahead of Tanner Thomas. Winds up not coming with an unassisted trick play either.
A ball to Jordan Hussein. Vincent Chapman coming out to do a sticky stuff check on Donnie, and now he shall dance. And if he's dancing, he's twerking.
Now, what is awfully surprising to me is that Vincent Chapman lost his sunglasses calling a foul ball, did not lose the glasses doing the dance there in front of the mound.
It is shocking how much his entire body shakes throughout the whole process. You see that guy at a concert. I had the pleasure of joining Vincent earlier this year at a Shinedown concert in End Market Arena here in Savannah. One of the most entertaining evenings of my life. I came with a Bananas hat on at some point during the whole celebration, threw it into the crowd. Just tossed it out for the people. That's a strikeout for Donaldson. Doesn't get the donut batter, but he does pick up his 5th K of the day.
Just under 1,400 RPMs on the splitter yet again as you get another look at Jordan Hussein swinging through that one.
Jordan who's swinging and missing is what you almost just said there. Oh, Robert Anthony Cruz out of nowhere. Bermuda Triangle situation. He takes charge and has himself a fine sliding snag.
8 pitches in the frame for Jared Donaldson, and excluding the dance from Vincent Chapman. That is a 1 minute and 33 second inning. Impressive stuff from Donnie and Cruz in left field.
Yeah, this splitter's got some gnarly action this afternoon for Banana Land splitter specialist. RPMs on that one, 1407. So in Major League Baseball, and RPMs, for those who do not know, is revolutions per minute. How many times is the ball gonna spin all the way around in 1 minute? We've seen a few splitters today under 1,200 from Donnie. The Major League Baseball average is 1,290 on the RPMs on a splitter. So it's really an elite pitch. He's right around it, often under it. That guy's got a Where's Waldo outfit on. It is a hot day in Savannah to be wearing a sweater and a knit hat. Wow. It is not affecting him at all. He's as happy as a clam. That would be drenched.
Well, I'm happy we found him today. I'll tell you what. Great work by the camera folks. They found Waldo.
TV undefeated. That's impressive. It would look like I just came out of the shower if that was my outfit today.
Can be a sweaty boy.
98, 99 percentile, I'd say. Human beings, over 8 billion of us on planet Earth. I bet you I'm close. I might even be 100 percentile of sweatiest. I'm not proud of it.
That just sounds reminiscent of the conversation we had way back when of, do you think you're 50% better? Or do you think you're above average in just about everything on the planet?
Right. You definitely do when it comes to sweating. That's not a debate. And eating slowly. Those are my two greatest attributes, for better or worse. Even Kyle Lewis with his medically declared esophagolitis, tiny throat. Even he can destroy me in an eating race. We get round 2 between Olsen and Ponce. We had them both on the mic in the first inning. On the second pitch, Jackie served a single out into left.
Soft, simple swing from Jackson Olsen. Just going with something opposite field, and Jackie more so trying to swing out of his shoes on that 1-0 delivery from Dalton Ponce, trying to leave the yard.
If Ponce somehow turned it on Olsen that it was an opposite field hit, kept ridiculing him for it as he led off first base, even though Jackie won the battle. Masterful job of spinning the situation there by Ponce. And Jackie, oh, look out! Chase Acuff, what a play! Dustin Baber, full extension, flips it to his shortstop, and they combine for a web gem.
Well, they tried to pull off this play earlier in this series, and finally it's the Party Animals able to come away with one of the more impressive defensive adjustments that they can possibly make to ensure they collect the out against Jackson Olsen.
Shark announced to the crowd that Lauren Alaina is going to help Eric Jones Jr. up to the dish. How about the attitude on Rapp to start it off?
What we got, like
Dalton and Coxie involved, and there is the singer of the song.
I got your back, and you got mine. Thicker than our accents, thicker than our hair, thicker than the Georgia and Louisiana air, thicker than the lances from the patches to the seams, stealing heights in our jeans. The Southern girls, we're thick as thieves, we're thick as the Cowboys, we're thick as thieves, we're thick as little rocky, let's kick, shimmy, 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 bell bottom high. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thicker than our hair, thicker than the Georgia and Louisiana air.
I really hope we got that song cleared on YouTube. I'm not one to interrupt a live performance there. EJ does not bite on the changeup. That's what he struck out on his first time. Pops this one, foul territory. Who's gonna get there? Nobody. Jordan Hussein, the only guy who had a chance, and once again, he puts his body on the line. You couldn't see it because our 99-year-old ballpark has a steel beam blocking our camera right there, but luckily we've got a replay machine. What an all-out effort there by Jordan.
Well, that's what you're going to get every time you start Jordan Hussein in the field defensively, a guy giving 100% effort, and a man who also prides himself on his defense, and not only in the trick play department, but making rangy plays like the one he almost came up with there. And you're going to see that cowboy hat flying off his head an awful lot.
Boy, is he fun to watch. 2-2 here on EJ. I know you wanted more attention turned to the fact that it's your birthday tomorrow. So Steve Kellogg said, happy birthday eve, Josh. Prepare yourself for an original 12-minute Funko birthday song.
I can't wait. Although I'm not turning 12, if that was the goal.
Right, you're gonna have to double that if you're hoping to find Josh's birthday. Line, base knock for EJ. 98 miles an hour off the bat. Does not get changed by the change, or fooled by the change up there.
Dalton Ponce trying to continue to work Eric Jones Jr. inside, and finally the adjustment made by the Bananas catcher tonight. Seems to be taken off the bags Malachi Mitchell into the game for the second time today.
The Party Animals lead 1-0. Won the first inning, 2 runs to zilch. Ponce has thrown up 3 zeros. Does not like facing Michael Deeb on the pickleball court or on the diamond.
And for good reason. Michael Deeb 5 for 12 against Dalton Ponce here in 2024 as Malachi Mitchell takes off with an excellent jump. Dalton Cornett will not offer a throw down to second base.
4 stolen bases last night. Now 1 here this afternoon. He's up to 43 to lead all runners on the tour. Almost double DR Meadows, who has 22, the second most. Changeup scrapes the outside corner. He was struck out looking his first time on a similar pitch. Well out in front of another change. Big reason why Ponce has been such a successful banana ball pitcher here in his first World Tour. 5-pitch arsenal, will throw any pitch in any count, and he pounds the zone. One of the lowest ball force sprint rates among all Party Animals pitchers this season. Still yet to allow a ball force sprint here today as well, but danger of losing such a streak as the counts run full against Deeb. We've had 2 sprints last night to tie Meadows for the team lead at 30 each. Swinging here, fouls away the 2-seam fastball. Trying to go back to the hard stuff against Michael Deeb and speed that bat up. Now we may see Ponce go back to his breaking stuff that has just looked so effective all afternoon. That one bounced to Baber. He'll flip it behind his back, 360 to the bare hand. Snazzy trick play for out number 2. Now 2 trick plays in the ball game for Dustin Baber. He and Michael Deeb probably going to share a fun exchange after the game, as well as Deeb's helped Baber collect quite a few trick plays over these past 2 seasons for the Party Animals. Hot shot scooped up by Hussein between the legs. High throw, but Swan's able to handle it. Vincent Chapman flosses as Dalton Ponce has dazzled across 4 scoreless, and will toss it down to the field to Jolie Chabala.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and bring families together, we created a nonprofit called Bananas Foster. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Today, we are celebrating the Johnson family. This family got involved in the foster care community by volunteering at a group home. 6 years ago, they became a licensed foster family, and since then have welcomed over 100 children and teens into their home. Today, they are celebrating the adoption of their daughter, who is now in their family forever. Fans, please help us celebrate the Johnson family for making a difference in the foster care community!
We've heard a lot of staggering numbers from all of the superheroes that we are honored to get to shine a light on across this World Tour. This is our 90th game, which means our 90th Bananas foster family of the night or an afternoon. The Johnson family. 6 years of being a foster family, have welcomed 100 children and teens, 71 of them teenagers. That is mind-boggling. Pretty remarkable stuff overall, and always such a pleasure across the many home games we have in Savannah to be able to honor these incredible individuals. So we're going to send it down to Sam Bauman, who's got a report with us with Lauren Alaina.
Yeah, Josh, Biko, got Lauren Alaina here, and I want to brag on the humility of this woman for a moment. She came up to me and said, hey, we're up next. She said, how can I possibly follow that special moment on the field? Lauren, talk about that.
I literally cried, and I'm not kidding. I was like,
Yeah, everything about this is remarkable. It's like the happiest place on earth. I'm serious. My whole family's here, and my husband's family actually, and we're all from Georgia. We're just really proud to be here, and that was remarkable. That sweet family.
Well, Lauren, you certainly brought some joy and some fun as well. You've worked with some great stars, collaborated with the likes of Lainey Wilson, who usually does that song with you. How did Eric Jones and the boys hold up to maybe what Lainey and some other stars have done?
Ooh, they came pretty close. I don't know. Lainey's got it, you know. No, it was so fun. Everything about this is so fun. Thank you for having me. It's been a blast, for real.
Well, last time we had Brett Young just about a month ago, and he pitched. Do you think maybe next time we get you in the...
Somebody asked me to pitch. I would have pitched.
Guys, Lauren, Alaina.
Oh, well, I would have done, but I would have done it because I'm a team player.
A team player, a ball of energy, fits right in Banana Land. Biko, Josh, back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Sam. Thank you, Lauren, for taking some time to hang out with Mr. Bauman. Oh, it would have been fun to see what Lauren could have done out on the mound. Instead, we get our good buddy, Cowboy Kyle Lewicks. 3 pitches into his outing, he's induced a trick play from Ryan Cox at short.
Nice, easy, simple play there for Ryan Cox. He's as good as going between the legs as anybody in Banana Land. And he loves when Cowboy Kyle's on the mound because Kyle's done a very great job this season of keeping the ball consistently on the ground. Only lately has he seen a little bit of a difference in that as he's allowed home runs in back-to-back outings on the mound for the Bananas.
Just misses on the backdoor slider there. Back to the top of the order. Takes care of Baber. Now he's ahead 1-2 on Reese Hampton as he pretty much threw the exact same pitch. It's the foul ball this time. Or Alaina from Rossville, Georgia, about 5 hours and 20 minutes down the road by motor vehicle. Cowboy Kyle Lewicks from Richmond Hill, Georgia, about 20 minutes down the road. Born in the Arlington, Texas area, but moved here to Chatham County as a youngin'. Graduate of Richmond Hill High School. 4.5 years at the University of North Georgia, and then finally abandoned the Peach State for a spring at Jacksonville State University over in Alabama. This one chopped to Jackson Olsen. He'll flip it between the legs. Boy, Correll Prime, I think he grabbed that between the legs. A double trick play, a sneaky one there from the 6'5" first baseman.
It's a significant trick play for Jackson Olsen, getting him just 1 away from 100 on the season. And you gotta look, Correll Prime able to collect that one between the legs as well. Now up to 10 trick plays on his season.
Only come up empty on one of his attempts. Vincent Chapman taking a little soiree this afternoon. Hike! Oh! Correll tried to grab it between the legs again. And that'll be his second trick play missed of the tour. Kyle was trying to make it back-to-back outings with a trick play of his own.
Kyle, a man who gets very creative with the trick plays that he tries to utilize on that pitcher's mound. Lately, that hike has become one of his signature moves. And unfortunately, just maybe not an ideal snap, I would say, to Correll Prime.
This one bounces off of Kyle, diving stop, Prime flips it up to Lewicks, who is taken out by Jake Skoll, but he'll get the out. What a ricochet, what a play as Lewicks is bowled over by a guy who spent 4 years as a quarterback at the University of Georgia.
An absolutely wacky defensive inning, especially the last 2 plays we saw. But great late speed from Cowboy Kyle to get to that bag in time. And all of his teammates checking on him, making sure he's okay.
Vincent Chapman was the first to go over and check on the 7-year Banana. Boy, that's a 1-3-1. Just how you draw it up in the book. Terrific crossing pass from Lewicks, full extension by Prime over there on the dive. Slap a star next to that one in your scorebook at home. That is My favorite 1-3-1 put out across 5 years of broadcasting banana. Wow. And to think if Prime could have gotten the between the legs scoop, we would have had a 5-trick play inning, which would have tied the banana ball record. But instead, we get that miraculous bouncing, kick, diving, collision to finish it up. As we get another look here at Dustin Baber and Chase Acuff making some sweet infield music there. That's like a Mario Bros. Super Sluggers when you've got two guys out there who have perfect chemistry with each other. They can pull off a doozy like that.
What's a play that you don't want to overlook from the Party Animals middle infielders? And they even had kind of a scripted celebration to follow that incredible play as well. As Sean Fluke takes over, and we've got Drake Toll who's going to chat with Flukey on the mound.
Sunday!
Boys, gotta love it.
Little Darty, how was your morning meditation
Morning
today?
meditation went great. I woke up a little late, to be honest, but it's all right. A little heater action.
Robert Anthony Cruz
sorry, Robert.
steps the box. Sean Fluke gives him 92. Buzzing by
Yeah,
the
that was
eye.
my 10th pitch of the day, probably. I've thrown 10 balls. Look at that,
Rack.
slow works, boys.
High on the left side. Fluke, 2 pitches. Sean Fluke, 1 out.
It's just too easy.
Would you say that Robert Anthony Cruz is your favorite player of Banana Ball to get out?
I do like getting him out.
What are you wearing right now?
Well, I didn't throw many warm-up pitches, so I was like, if I look really crazy and cool and I do bad, it's not the end of the day.
Fluke, I have bad news. Correll Prime is really good at Banana Ball. 43 miles per hour from Sean Fluke.
57.
57.
57. I gotta get my IDAR checked out.
69!
Yeah, that's a good number. I'm gonna live there.
Nice, Fluke. Nice. 2-0 to Prime. Absolutely. 94, Biko?
Yeah, when 94 is 72.
Good RPM. 2-1 Prime, rope right side on Sean Fluke.
How
What's
are
the
you
strikeout
late?
pitch? What's the strikeout pitch?
I don't really have many right now. I'm just looking for a weak barrel.
Okay, Biko, is it 13 strikeouts in 65 innings?
No, I have a little more than that.
Josh?
Let me check the number.
Hey, Ethos, right here.
Ethos!
You're selling them. No, you're right. Yeah, it's 13 Ks and 55 in the third.
Oh, come on. That sounds... I did have like 4 or 5 in one game. I just happened to watch it earlier today. I was like, those are real numbers.
What happened to Tampa, Sean Fluke?
Oh, I had surgery, dude.
Payoff pitch to Prime. Swing and a miss! Strikeout number 14!
Sayonara, papi!
Are you kidding me?
He broke his glove. His pinky is out of his glove.
You did not just do that.
Yeah, that's how hard I threw it.
Oh my God.
Oh, Don Walden!
Swing him out of his shoes.
I'm going to hit you.
Strikeout number 14.
I'm going to hit him.
Do it. Give him 92 right to the hip.
Strike. Thank you.
Yes.
That was a strike. Yes, it was.
It was.
Oh, he got me.
Malden to left. Becerra. Not enough room. Dalton Malden. Rip a double.
Oh, hey.
Fluke, you're being taunted by Dalton
I haven't
Malden.
seen that jersey get dirty in months, boy. About time. I know Biko liked that one. He's laughing up there. I know you like that one.
You got me.
Yeah, it's been a while. They haven't washed his jersey all year. They haven't had to.
I've been laughing this whole time. I'm just muting my mic.
Oh, now we got freaking the 250 motocross rider. Oh, no, it's still going. Yep.
Brian Cox takes strike number 1. Cox batting .382 this season. .415 OBP.
Nope.
I like that one. Biko, striker ball.
That's a ball.
Ball. 1-1 to right. Jake Skoll, Reese Hampton.
Those
It's
guys are good.
absolutely Reese Hampton.
Those guys are good, I'll tell you that.
Nice move.
Biko, it's too easy, bro.
Why are you talking to him? You're not talking to me.
I can see him.
Here, come lay down.
Jake Toll, I love you too. I see him
Come
giggling
sit.
up there.
Just come
sit.
sit.
I'm not gonna be able to get up.
Just come sit.
Oh God.
What are you thinking about?
Think about how I just threw literally 10 balls the entire day.
I walked in the locker room today and you said, can we not talk about going out? You said, what do you mean? It's like the whole shtick is talking about what we did last night.
It's because I took it easy last night.
What did you do last night?
We just hung out at the house, played some Mario Kart. I dominated, of course.
Who's we? Is that you and the roommates? Or you and the
me, Chosen, Drew, Billy. I dominated. That's what I did.
Drew was telling me there was a really pretty lady here last night that he was trying to track down. He was trying to get her number and couldn't find her.
Yeah, that's just how, he's only a closer in Banana Bowl. So.
He said once he got hurt, he just kind of lose his feel.
Yeah,
Who is Fluky's Mario Kart character of
choice?
choice?
Dry bones all day long, baby. Dry bones till I die.
Thoughts on Jackson Olsen, third baseman?
I'm calling him E5 here shortly.
Sean Fluke gets strikeout number 14 on his season. Is that a teabag?
Yeah, it was.
Are we in middle school? Grow up. You're 29 years old. Get a real job.
28.
Josh, Vico.
And now I'm here.
Do some journalism up there.
Thanks, Drake. That was cutting-edge journalism. Yeah, Chippy. That was Chippy. I was going to say really an impressive report for Drake Toll, but Chippy is another way to describe it.
It was an impressive report.
Yes.
Just a chippy one.
I like what Fluke's rear end did to Drake's hair at the end. Brand new style for the kid out of Valonia, Arkansas. It'll be 4-5-6 here for Cornette. Cowboy Kyle out for a second inning of work. Armando Becerra on deck, Bryson Bloomer in the hole. Kyle was able to work around a trick play missed in his first inning out there. Looks like this is going to start on the right foot for him. DR Meadows, backflip, makes the catch, lands the flip. 88th trick play of the tour.
Well, that's the kind of fly ball DR expects. Be able to land for a backflip catch every time. That one just hanging up in the air for long enough time. He's able to settle, go into his jump, and land the flip on 2 feet there. Another impressive trick play this season for DR Meadows, again, who since June has been gunning to collect 100 this season.
He sits a dozen shy with 5 games left to play after today. 3 more in Savannah. Next Saturday night we'll be in Philadelphia in Citizens Bank Park in what will be the biggest banana ball game of all time. Well over 42,000 fans on hand to take the top spot from Nats Park in Washington, D.C. Then we'll return for 3 games in Savannah. We'll have the 2025 World Tour Draft where we'll tell the world where we're headed next year. And then finish up on October 12th in Miami, Becerra's hometown, in Lone Depot Park. Before we kick off our first ever Banana Land cruise. It's gonna be a wild finish to the season. Great take there by Mondo. Not biting on a slider in a hitter's count. He's aboard for the second time this afternoon.
It's now reached base 5 times in this series for the Party Animals. He's continuing to do good things from an offensive standpoint. The only qualm you could have about Becerra there was possibly forgot he had 3 balls in that count against Cowboy Kyle. A little late coming out of the left-handed batter's box on the ball 4 sprint.
Front door slider in there to jump ahead of Bryson Bloomer. These guys teamed up for the 2021 Pettit Cup Championship. Bloomer's first year as a banana, Kyle's 4th. You know, to go back to Sean Fluke and his Mario Kart dominance, I experienced it. I've been over at their party house a couple times. Always ends up just being a night of Mario Kart and darts. And he absolutely destroyed me. Wiped the floor. Never seen Dry Bones the same. Chad Reese, our coordinating producer, thinks Josh could knock off Fluke.
You guys, what console were you playing on?
The Switch. Yeah,
I'm a Wii player.
Yeah, it's not good news for Josh. This guy's still living in 2013.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We'll have to offer up Chad in Josh's place to represent BTV because I'm not doing the job. I mean, torching you. And torching everybody. Talked about Chosen is what they call Chase Acuff. He's just that good at banana ball and just about everything in life. Takes him down. Zach Phillips, not a chance. Toy Moyer, yeah, right. Get real. Come on now. Even though we're all getting bullied by Fluke and Mario Kart, it's a good time.
Well, you know, a lot of people think that the Mr. Undeniable nickname came from the banana ball diamond, but actually evolved out of his Mario Kart playing.
Just one of those guys who's so good at everything. Destroyed me in ping pong in Des Moines last year. He's a classic yard game fiend. My legs shake when I think about possibly facing him in cornhole. There's no chance I would have any kind of an opportunity to beat him. Mondo is bouncing towards second. Kyle could sense it. Checks on him over at first.
Kyle currently in a long battle between Bryce and Bloomer, about to deliver a 10th pitch to the Party Animals designated hitter, and Cowboy Kyle wins the battle. You're gonna get a little belt buckle shuffle as well from the man on the mound.
Took 10 to take care of him. Broke out his best pitch with the slider there. That was nasty. Bloomer acknowledges his former Nanners teammate, who shakes those hips like only Cowboy Kyle can. That was a robotic start to the belt buckle shuffle.
Those 10-pitch innings, or those 10-pitch pitches to batters really hurt your MPI. But when you come out on top against a guy, it's very fun for you being out on the mound as Cowboy Kyle gets ahead of Tanner Thomas, missing high and outside.
Threw his cowboy hat right off. Big Wynn's taking it all the way to prime at first. We saw Jordan Hussein's cowboy hat go from third base all the way behind the mound. Zach Blankenship had to hustle out from the dugout to grab it for him, and Ponce was on the bump. Wind is vicious this afternoon here in the 9-1-2. The crowd wants donuts. Tanner Thomas is ahead, 2 balls and a strike. He's popped out and grounded out today. He's denied them their sweet treats. These guys were teammates in each of their first 2 summers in Banana Land, 2018 and 2019. Thomas now in his 5th year in Banana Land, 3rd as a professional banana ball player on the Party Animals side of the diamond.
Saw Thomas make an adjustment batting in the 9th inning against Austin Krasminski last night, choking up on his bat. Has done that again here with the 2-strike count against Cowboy Kyle, but Eric Jones Jr. is going to fire down a perfect strike to Ryan Cox and the Bananas. Nab Armando Becerra at second base. Tanner survives, but the donut hitter still be due back up. We reach the top of the 7th.
We've seen Mondo pull off some sweet swim moves. Great tag there by Cox to get the out. Let's toss it down to the Banana Nanas. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Party Animals still lead. Job by the Nanas, as per usual. Best dance troupe this side of the Mississippi, as Sean Fluke has plussed his wardrobe here going out for his 2nd inning of relief.
And is trying to get our attention as if we have not noticed that he is wearing Drake Toll's coat.
Yeah, tough to miss. So Bill Leroy half the day off, and now we'll pinch hit for Alex Ziegler in the 10 hole in the extra hitter spot to To start the bottom of the 6th, Party Animals won the first inning. We haven't seen either side earn a point since then. 2 balls, no strikes on the King of Dublin, Georgia.
We've still yet to see Savannah Bananas score a run in today's contest as Billeroy skies the 2-0 pitch into shallow center field. Chase Acuff will tip this one up, and Reese Hampton practically has to jump over the Party Animal shortstop to try and make the catch, and comes up empty. Hopefully everything all right with Chase Acuff as he's just a little slow to get up.
Well, another look, there were 3 teammates there who could have made the play, and Reese would have had it if Acuff didn't take him out. He's going for the tip drill trick play, which could have been batted around to all 4 guys if a second glove had gotten to it, but the collision ruins that possibility. Now a changeup for strike 1 here to DR Meadows. It was well inside, but generous call. Nice frame by Cornett.
And with 3 other men around Chase Acuff when it comes to that tip drill trick play, when Chase lets the guys know that he's going to tip to them, somebody has to call for that ball as well. And of course, these are learning experiences for all the guys.
Fluke has thrown his glove away. And that's a base knock for the doctor. 1 for 3 on the day. Tough to keep that guy off the bases.
The Bananas have gotten a hit in every inning in tonight's ball game. But again, have been held off the board, straining a lot of guys on the bases. Now the trick play missed, and the single for Meadows have the Bananas primed. Jackson Olsen to collect his 2nd walk-off in as many nights.
The problem for the Bananas is they have gotten a hit in every inning. Literally just 1 hit in every single frame tonight. They can double that mark and might be able to push a run across. Well, that pitch was about 3.5 or 4 inches outside, called a strike. Fluke's not complaining. Jackie had a double take back at home plate umpire Chris Walker. Well, Fluke's 1 bad one away from gifting the Bananas their first point. He's trying to pick up his defense. Roy's only on 2nd because of the trick play missed. Poked the other way. Becerra will snag it for a big first out.
Well, Fluke, before delivering that 3-1 pitch, looked like he said something to Jackson Olsen, trying to encourage him to swing. And now how about this? Sean Fluke going to go to a move we saw a lot in the month of May. As Chase Acuff come in from the shortstop position to pitch to Eric Jones Jr., who's collected 5 home runs against Flukie this year.
Peter misses down. Acuff, a submariner, who's actually had some really impressive pitching success in college. Started pitching as a junior in an extra inning game in summer ball up in Vermont. Throwing for the Mountaineers up in the New England Collegiate Baseball League. That one well outside. Count 1-1. He came in through 3 scoreless innings against Newport and hit a triple in extras to give the team the lead. Before that, he had just been thrown in bullpens to fool around, and coaches realized that, hey, this actually could have some success. That one was right around the bottom of the knees, does not get the call. Got to throw a strike here. Innings on the line. He does, and EJ barrels it up. Running snag, Reese Hampton. What a play. That guy covered a lot of ground to save the inning for the Animals.
Reese Hampton has made 2 terrific plays on the run in today's ball game. Billeroy wisely noticed the speed of Hampton as he was closing in on that ball. Went and retreated back to second base and was able to successfully tag and make his way to third. So now Brandon Crosby will bat for Michael Deeb in the bottom of the 6th, looking for the walk-off.
Takes the spot of the man leading the World Tour in walk-offs, but Crosby has been clutch. So far, 6 inning enders here in his first year of banana ball. He's got a 13% sprint percentage as well, which is the second highest on the team. He only trails the man he replaced, Michael Deed. Big 12-6 curveball. Floated in at 61 miles an hour according to TrackMan. Fluke's a strike away from surviving. The inning-winning run leads off third. This one in foul territory. Swan and Skull in pursuit. And it'll end up in the crowd. Everybody A-okay. As people were ducking for cover. We'll get another one, too.
After Flukie threw the bender to get the 1-2 against Brandon Crosby, figured he would test Bananas rookie yet again with that breaking ball. Crosby able to spoil 66 out of the hand of Sean Fluke as he comes set. Another 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss. Slider and a doozy. And Fluke holds serve. Let's toss it back down to Drake.
Josh Bico, I had Sean Fluke, but he tossed the coat lane over here. Fluke, first and foremost, I just want to say sorry for telling you to get a real job earlier. You've had 2 strikeouts since then.
I do pretty good at this job, you know, not too bad. Wearing a fur coat, crazy hat. I can barely see out of these glasses.
I want to correct it as well. You're 28, right?
Yeah, 28.
Congratulations on the strikeout again. Do you feel like it was the fur coat that empowered you?
Definitely. I'm probably going to have to wear it next time as well, and we're just going to keep rolling, baby.
Do you realize how ridiculous your pants look? Can you show the pants? What's going on there? Can we get some pants to fit?
These are what we call the Brandon Shermans, baby.
Sean Fluke, Party Animals leading 1-0 thanks to that. Like, Jackson Olsen has millions of followers on social media, and that thing is pitching against him and getting him out. That's banana ball, baby. Josh and Bico, party on.
Thanks, Drake. We check in on, I don't know what. I think that's grandma got run over by a reindeer. Indiana Stanley literally did almost run over one of the grandmas and assaulted the winner. Everything ends hunky-dory.
Thought he was going to pull out form tackle somebody.
Like Jake Skoll running through Kyle Lewis a few innings ago. Would have been like a knife through hot butter. DJ the Invader takes over for Cowboy Kyle. In a 1-0 game, the Party Animals still ahead.
This is the 29th time DJ the Invaders landed on the mound for the Savannah Bananas. Currently their team leader in average minutes per inning. Like 3 outs in an average of 3 minutes and 42 seconds on the pitcher's mound. And for DJ, the Party Animals are batting just .247 against him this season. And the Bananas coaches have continued to say the changeup just looks better and better from DJ as this season progresses.
It's always been his best pitch. Working a slider, cutter, 4-seam and 2-seam fastball as well. As this one's pounded into the ground behind the back between the legs. Corel Prime, smooth as silk. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Invader.
And that's what is able to help DJ work so quickly out on the mound. Pitching to a lot of contact and throws just 1 ball. He's able to get a quick out. So get a look at Prime, the unassisted trick play.
It's like watching Corel Prime move on the diamond.
You know, we talk about Armando Becerra a lot of the time. Man who glides when he's manning the outfield.
Right.
Corel Prime's a guy who glides across that right side of the infield as this one is rolled over to Jackson Olsen at third base, charges, and will fire in time to nab Jordan Hussein at first base. An incredible play from Olsen, switching over from second to third base today.
That's a fine play. On the run, strike over to first. Get one of the fastest guys in Banana Land. Takes a hit away from Hussein, who's 0 for 3 now. And Jason Swan fouls that off himself, or else Jackie would have had another chance.
DJ currently at 1 minute and 13 seconds on his minutes per inning clock. Opportunity for yet another sub-2-minute frame this season.
That's for a guy who has 2 of the 4 innings in banana ball history ever thrown in less than a minute. 57 seconds last year in Des Moines, 47 seconds against the Aussie Drop Bears here in Savannah a couple months ago. Currently tied for the 5th most innings thrown in less than 2 minutes in his banana ball career, 14 of them for the Invader. And Drake Toll's got a cool job. How about Jason Swan? A couple flyouts on the day. Just gets bat on ball, good things will happen. Flicks that one out into right center for a knock. The Swanee keeps his Party Animals hit streak alive. We'll try and see if the Party Animals get some 2-out magic. It's Dustin Baber stepping up to the plate and about to chug a beer. Swanee's bat, I didn't notice it live, but that thing ended up in 2 pieces. Bat died a hero. Another impressive beer chug for Baber. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Batting .242 this season after a beer chug with 3 doubles, a home run, 7 runs batted in, and wouldn't you know it, 3 steals of first base. It is not clouding his judgment. Really heads up banana ball. 3 out of his 4 steals of first on the tour. And boy, looks like maybe could have had another chance. He rubs his tummy. Says now the beer's still getting a little funky. Yeah. Swan will grab a free 90 on the wild pitch. Baber, that was a generous strike call. Tell you what though, I always appreciate a wider zone than a tighter one. Banana ball is a game that to get a ball inside or out. Ow! Tip drill from Meadows to Alexiadis, snagging it behind his back as DJ has a quick scoreless inning. That's a near perfect double trick play for the Bananas outfielders. Meadows, great communication, and Reese Alexiadis receiving that one behind the back. 3 minutes and 11 seconds in the inning for DJ the Invader, and very much helped out by that outside call from Chris Walker as well, allowing Baber to expand the zone there on that 3-1 delivery. Let's find out if this young fan is a better dancer than Ty Jackson.
Ooh, the flag to the thrust. All right, Cam, how do you answer that? Okay, little $1 million baby. Bang! Stiff competition, Ty. Take it away. Glasses are off. He's strutting on it. Woo! You okay? All right. All right, thank you, Ty. Cam, got an answer for that? Oh, the shimmy and the split. Cam, you got one more chance, Ty. Bring your A game. Let's see it. And he's up and down the backwards worm. All right, Cam, bring it home. Oh my God, she's flexing on him. She's gone inverted. Oh my God. All right, Savannah, your turn. Is Ty Jackson the winner? Might be a little biased, but is Cam the winner? That is banana dance-off.
Impressive work from Cam. That guy Ty can boogie. It's a landslide victory as Zach Blankenship will be the 3rd party animal to toe the slab today. Dalton Potts 4 scoreless innings. Sean Fluke 2 zeros behind him. And now Bam Bam has to put up another goose egg. Party Animals want to maintain their 1-point lead. We saw Blankenship enter the 8th inning for the Party Animals last night. Did allow a walk-off to the Bananas thanks to a single, and then a walk-off double from Jackson Olsen. And here it's Dustin Baber trying to come up with the catch behind his back. Will whiff on the trick play, and Alexiadis never stopped running and is able to slide in successfully at second base. It was a pretty erratic swing at that behind-the-back snag by the former JUCO Gold Glover. Inning-winning run in scoring position, not the start you want for Zach Blankenship, but right on cue, we get a generous strike call to jump ahead of Rack, but Rack beats out what will be a trick play missed for Jason Swan. Hustling over to first, and he ends up beating Bam Bam to the bag.
Yeah, you see Jason Swan a little bit upset, walking away from that first base bag, and it's Blankenship hitting the foot on the bag late after Cruz was able to get there in time.
So a pair of missed trick plays. Rack will take second base. The inning-winning run 90 feet from scoring with the all-powerful Corel Prime behind 0-2 now. Nice backdoor bender there from Blankenship. He needs some soft contact or a strikeout. Infield is in for the Animals. And it's a swing and a miss. What a backdoor bender for Huge K.
We saw Bam Bam collect a strikeout last night for the Party Animals as well. It's the lone way he was able to collect an out. And again, take something away from what he saw from Dalton Ponce earlier in this ball game. Just giving Corel Prime nothing but the off-speed pitches. So now Blankenship has the advantage against a lefty in KJ Jackson.
Sticks with the curve. KJ spits on it. Hot shot, grabbed by Baber. He looks both runners back. And that is 2 enormous outs for Blankenship.
And that feels good for Dustin Baber as well, considering the inning starts with a missed trick play because of him. He's immediately able to find a little bit of redemption. Now it's on Blankenship. See if he can escape this 2-out jam against another left-hander in Ryan Cox.
He's out of the frying pan, but not out of the fire. Sticking with the big curve. Doesn't get the call there. I think that one actually was a strike. Now behind 2-0, Cox at the bottom of the order has 24 walk-offs for the Bananas. Tied for third most on the team. And he's going to make Blankenship earn it. Takes that one right down the pipe. Bam Bam dropping it low. He's in the zone once again. One scrapes the top of the strike zone. Cox doesn't agree with the call. I'd call it close enough to be a strike. 2-2. Spoiled.
Now all of a sudden you're seeing a lot of momentum and swagger from Zach Blankenship on the pitcher's mound, following his own strikeout. And a liner caught by Dustin Baber. You're seeing a man looking incredibly confident, but Ryan Cox will win the battle. The Savannah Bananas break their scoreless streak in today's ball game. And through 7 innings of play, we've got each team tied at 1 point apiece.
Coxey up to 25 walk-offs on the year. Takes sole possession of third most on the tour. Excellent job of hitting. Tough to find somebody in Banana Land who uses the opposite field better than Ryan Cox. And the boys will slide it out to celebrate. It's time to give you folks the buzzword to get you a chance at a free pair of shoes courtesy of our friends over at Zappos. We're not just giving away 1, we're not just giving away 2 pairs of shoes, but 3 pairs of shoes. You betcha. As the Banners continue to boogie. They're just gonna dance for the rest of the ball game, I think. All right, yeah, they're done dancing, we're up to the booth. That's Josh, Biko, thank you so much for spending your Sunday with us here in virtual Banana Land. We're about to give you the buzzword. The link to type in said buzzword, give us all your contact information, is in the comment section, the description of the broadcast. The buzzword. Soup. It is soup. Can you spell it, Josh? S-O-U-P. Soup. Find yourself a broadcast partner out there that can time a drum roll without even announcing drum roll beforehand.
I've been feeling better. You've stopped communicating it as much with me, and I'm just having to trust that our brains are as synchronized as I believe that they are.
The telepathy is strong. Telepathy?
Telepathy?
Televscopy?
Telekinesis?
All of it works, I think. Zach Phillips has taken over on the mound for the Bananas, so they go to one of their best relievers, Kansas City Royals minor leaguer, to come in and trying to hold the door as the Nanners have just tied this game up after 7 innings.
Well, again, Philly's trying to become the first pitcher in Banana Ball history to appear on the mound 60 times in one season. So has now pitched in all 3 games in this series. And last night we saw Philly with another scoreless frame for the Savannah Bananas complete his inning rather quickly, a 3-minute and 4-second frame.
Top of the order due to swing it for the Party Animals. This game coming down to the wire. It has been a heck of a pitcher's battle. Philly is the 4th Bananas arm to be used this afternoon. And 4 pitches in. He's going to have it out as Alexiadis has his 3rd trick play of the ball game.
What's now the 3rd time in Reese Alexiadis' young Banana Ball career he's had a 3 trick play game in right field for this team. Just has been wildly impressive, not only with the bat, but his defensive skills. He started a little slow in the trick play department, has heated up ever since. And all of a sudden, we've got the Bananas mixing up some things with KJ Jackson on the mound, and he's going to be able to induce the ground out and give his buddy Ryan Cox a trick play as well.
Well, 1 pitch, 1 out, tossed it in at 74. I think Acuff was trying to target Phillips, who was over at 3rd base, ends up getting it to Cox, who grabs his 2nd trick play of the afternoon, up to 196 on the tour. And it might be 197. No, it will not be. But it will be a 1-2-3 inning for Philly, and he does it awful quickly.
That inning wrapping up in 1 minute and 17 seconds for the Savannah Bananas. Again, really impressive stuff from KJ Jackson, firing in that pitch, inducing a trick play out himself.
Philly grabs 2 outs. Kyle Jackson takes the middle one. And just like that, in a game the Bananas have trailed from the 1st through the middle of the 7th. They just need 1 run in the bottom of the 8th to take their first lead of the day. Turn historic Grayson Stadium yellow, cruising through this game. Only an inning and a half left on the docket. Still plenty of time left on the 2-hour timer. Party Animals, there's Waldo again. Can't miss that guy. Party Animals with their 2 wins this weekend are now 35 and 39 on the tour, 26 and 36 against the Bananas. Talking to Brett Helton last night, he would really love if the Animals could take 4 of the last 6 games, finish the year 8 back of the Bananas. Princess Potassi, I'm sure the tight race has you fired up.
We love you so much, Banana Nation. Now let's go, Bananas!
Completely agree. Take a look at Jake Lealios taking over on the mound, who was one of the big heroes for the Party Animals on Friday night.
Well, on Friday, Jake Lealios threw 2 scoreless innings for the Party Animals, a scoreless 8th and 9th, both of which were recorded in 3 minutes and 10 seconds or less. And not only that, it was Lealios who continued to pitch into showdowns for the Party Animals, collecting 2 showdown shutdowns in 3 opportunities and picking up the win as well. He is now 3-1 here in 2024.
Bill, did he check his swing? Just so. Jumping out of the way. That looked like he might have offered at it. Indiana Stanley in defensively for Dalton Cornett behind the dish. Rest of the Party Animals fielders remain the same. Ryan Kellogg out coaching first, hoping to inspire a rally. As Bill can't catch up to the Lialios gas, it's a high spin rate fastball. That one, 2,129 RPMs. We'll throw a ton of them, working a 12-6 curveball, a changeup, and a cutter. Back to the heat, this time Bill lays off. Swing and a miss. Big bender. And Lialios looks sharp, one batter in.
Didn't generate a lot of strikeouts across the 2 innings that we saw on Friday night. What he did so well was induce soft contact, hoping for more of the same as top of the Bananas order is back up, and Meadows rolls this one over to Chase Acuff. 360 between the legs with his back turned to home plate. It's Acuff with trick play 141 this year.
Tough hop, too. Can't measure that in the degree of difficulty department. I think took a wicked bounce on him. And he had his derriere facing home plate. He is a wizard with the glove. Guy who only has 2 errors on the tour. 2 errors! Played just about every inning of shortstop for the Party Animals.
Only missed 1 start for the Animals this season. Acuff, just a guy that you know you can put into your lineup each and every night as Jackson Olsen sprays this one out to left field with the outstretched grab. It's Armando Becerra making a terrific running snag in a 2-minute and 1-second frame for Jake Lialios. We're tied heading into the final inning of play.
That's what we mean when we say Armando glides in the outfield. He's one of the best we have ever seen defensively in the outfield in Banana Land. That goes back to his 2022 summer as a Banana. Take a look at what it means to reach the final inning. In a tie game like we have today, it really doesn't matter all so much, but every run scored will count as a point. Of course, if you enter the 9th inning tied, whoever wins the 9th is going to win the game anyhow. But I'd wager, since we've had back-to-back games this weekend that have gone 3 rounds of showdowns each, that we'll get a 3rd straight game of showdowns. That is my bold prediction heading into the 9th this afternoon.
It is highly possible, though we did see last night the Party Animals rally for 3 runs in the top of the 9th against Austin Krasminski. They've been incredibly strong in the 9th innings, especially here in Savannah. And they're hoping for success against Danny Hosley, trying to hold them scoreless in the top half. Party Animals have 4, 5, and 6 due up in their lineup. We'll see if they elect to use their golden batter for any of those men. If they opt to use it, if the likes of Tanner Thomas or Jordan Hussein should be brought up later.
We saw the Party Animals rally for 3 in the 9th last night. The Bananas pushed 1 across in the bottom half to get us to showdowns. But back on Friday night, it was Hosley who threw a 1-2-3 9th, capped by a strikeout. And then Lialios who threw a 1-2-3 bottom half. We'll see if either side can find some offensive success against in Hosley, one of the best pitchers, if not the best in Banana Ball history, and Lialios, a guy who has really found his stride as of late. Awful effective across his last few outings.
Party Animals are also putting a lot of trust in some of the rookies right now. Stanley and Becerra, the first 2 due up. Barely seen Danny Hosley in their careers, both of them 0 for 1 against him.
Fastball scrapes the inside corner. Big bender follows to get strike 2, and now KJ Jackson backpedaling into foul territory. Will bat it up and grab it himself in fair play.
Well, smart play there for KJ Jackson. A little tip and just decided, hey, I'm going to make sure I'm the man coming down with the catch and securing an out for Danny Hosley to start the 9th. The last thing you want to do is put that leadoff man on when every run counts for a point.
Now Becerra steps in. That one gets away from Bill Leroy. Mondo stays in the box.
Well, Mondo, it looked like for a second, Forgot that he could steal first base in this game. You could hear a couple party animals from their dugout yelling at Mondo to go. He just realized it a little too late. He finds himself ahead 2-0 against Haas.
He's not attempted to steal first yet in his very young banana ball career. Doesn't bite on the Vulcan changeup. 3 balls and no strikes. He takes the fastball right at the knees for strike 1. Osley sits in the low 90s with the heat. Moves back and fires that one in at 89. He's back in the count. Payoff. Pop up in the infield. Cox taking control of the situation. Will bat it up and he'll barehand it. Take care of it himself for another trick play.
Cox taking a mental note from what he just witnessed from KJ Jackson, trying to get himself closer to 200 trick plays this season, at the same time ensure that the outs are being recorded. So again, he's the man taking it himself there.
It's Cox's 3rd trick play of the day. He's now 3 trick plays away from 200. As Jackson Olsen sits 1 shy of 100. His partner up the middle. Ball and a strike on Bryson Bloomer. Pop out, ground out, and a strikeout today. That's a nasty 12-6 curveball as Hosley jumps back ahead. Good adjustment from Bloomer. Doesn't bite as he gets it again.
Yeah, looking to get a chase there from Bryson Bloomer. We'll see if Hosley tries to speed up the bat at all, as this one is squibbed right back to Haas. Throw it over to Correll Prime. Hosley sets the party animals down in order. Bananas with the chance to grab the win before we possibly see a 3rd straight game with showdown tiebreakers.
That thing was cued with some serious English. Back to Danny Do-It-All, who puts up another 1-2-3, top of the 9th, just like he did Friday night. It'll be up for Jake Lialios to try and repeat his performance from Friday evening as well. He retired all 6 bananas he faced between the bottom of the 8th and the 9th innings. He's halfway there. A strikeout, ground out, and a fly out. And a tall task set in front of him. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Eric Jones Jr., Michael Vitamin Deeb, and Reese Alexiadis due to swing it. Brandon Crosby did pinch hit for Deeb, though, in the DH spot last time, so it could be Crosby set to swing it again. Bananas can send either guy to the plate. As we do have re-entry in banana ball.
Eric Jones Jr., the .429 batting average against Jake Lialios this season, likely going to lead off this frame. If Brandon Crosby does indeed come up, makes sense for the Bananas. Choose to go to their bench, utilize the golden batter. Crosby 0 for 3 with 3 punch-outs this series in Savannah.
They still have their golden batter to use as well. EJ with his 10 home runs and 32 extra base hits, leading the Bananas in both categories. 12-6 curveball just misses. Top inside corner. This one popped behind the dish. Indy throws away the mask, and that one lands on top of the grandstand.
Party animals showing a lot of respect right now to Eric Jones Jr., playing moderately deep in the outfield, knowing that he's very well looking to try and hit for power to some degree and at least get himself in the scoring position, if not end the game with what would be his 11th long ball on the tour.
Fastball low, and it's EJ's count. What's Lialios go to here to the former Mariners and Twins minor leaguer? Goes to the fastball, and it's bounced foul.
Like the man who started the game behind him in the batting order, Michael Deeb, Eric Jones constantly has a very professional approach at the plate. An excellent eye as well. We'll be watching these pitches from Jake Lialios very carefully as the payoff comes in. And this one is shot to Chase Acuff at shortstop. Has trouble fielding that one. And Eric Jones Jr. is able to get ahead of the high throw from Chase Acuff. Costly fielding error for Acuff to start the bottom of the ninth. And Flash the Kid is coming in to run.
100 miles an hour off the bat of Eric Jones Jr. I would possibly rule that a single myself. But Acuff would tell you he should have had it. Even if it was scorched at triple digits. As Malachi, second steal of the ball game, sixth across the last 2 banana ball games.
When you have a 4 stolen base night a game ago, Malachi Mitchell is feeling incredibly confident right now, just about unbeatable. He had no fear taking off and trying to test the Party Animals rookie catcher, Indiana Stanley. Steve finds himself behind 0-1. Now the count even at 1-1.
Debo for 2 on the day. 20-game on-base streak on the line. Check on Malachi. Nice job by Chase to knock that ball down.
A bold decision as well from Indiana Stanley, offering a throw down to second base. If that one gets behind Acuff, Malachi has third, possibly even. Comes around trying to score. Now Lialios finds himself behind in the count. 3-1 to Michael Deeb. He misses with one more bad one. The Bananas secure the walk-off W against the Animals as Deeb swings 3-1 and fouls it back.
Deeb was trying to send that to Tybee Island. Big payoff pitch with the game on the line. Blasted out to left center field. Michael Vitamin Deeb, his tour-leading 35th walk-off, wins it for the Bananas. They take this 2-1.
Well, all season long, Michael Deeb has continued to come up in the clutch for the Savannah Bananas. And today he is able to secure them a win against the Party Animals. They're 49th in 2024. And they are able to avoid the sweep at the same time before these two teams head off to Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
That one stung 100 miles an hour off the bat as well. So a pair of former minor leaguers for the Bananas with a pair of 100-mile-an-hour barrels, according to TrackMan. And they walk it off. Here's Bill Leroy.
Banana Nation, let's dance!
The next time we see you is Saturday night in Citizens Bank Park, home of the Philadelphia Phillies, for the biggest banana ball game of all time. What a treat it's going to be. First pitch will be right around 7 p.m. Eastern. We'll kick off the pregame show around 6:30. A lot to chop up on the post-game show today. The Bananas avoid the sweep and avoid going to showdowns for a third straight game here in Savannah. For now, we'll toss it back down to Bill as he shouts out his boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet your winning squad. Infielder Dalton Malden with entertainers Alex Ziegler, Malachi Mitchell, and Maceo. Up next, our starting pitcher, Jared Donaldson, and behind the plate, myself, Bill Leroy. For our pitching staff, Cowboy Kyle Louise, Ethan Scooge, DJ the Invader, Austin Krasminski, Ryan Kellogg, Andy Archer, Noah Niznik, and Zach Phillips. And now for the boys that do it all, our utility players, Eric Jones and Danny Huxley. And our infielders, Danny Oberst, Brandon Crosby, KJ Jackson, and Correll Prime. And Jackson Olsen and Ryan Cox. And our outfielders, DR Meadows, Rack, Robert Anthony Cruz, Reese Alexiadis, Ty Jackson, and walking the game off, Michael D. Our coaching staff, Adam Byron, Ray Ortega, and Tyler Gillum.
One more time for your Savannah Bananas!
What an impressive bounce back win for the Nanners. Michael Deeb, the hero, what a special way to extend a now 21 game on base streak. And the boys will celebrate on the mound. Party Animals take 2 out of 3. But this is a relentless Bananas squad. Now 1 win away from 50 on the tour, with 5 chances to grab it. 3 more games in Savannah, and then the big league parks in Philly and Miami. The look at the Deeb walk-off. It's an 87-mile-an-hour fastball, left the bat at 100. And Deeb is going to join Mr. Sam Bauman to talk about his game-winning knock. Sam, it's all you.
Yeah, Biko, Josh, got the hero of the day game. Michael Vitamin D, who plays better when the sun shines out. That's not true. You've been doing this sunshine, darkness. Talk to me. You come up to the plate. How much in your mind are you just thinking, I do not want to go to showdowns again?
Anytime I get in the box, I'm thinking, one, it's a great opportunity to make some really loud contact. Sunny day here, the fans are going crazy. We finish, you get a quick turnaround off the night game, and they fire us up. Coming back this morning, 10:45 VIB, they're here getting us ready. And great teammates on the Lord's Day. Jesus loves you. Barrels are fun, and was able to get it done.
Now, the Party Animals, after you guys secured the tour, they went 2 straight here. How does it feel to wrap up a weekend on a Bananas win, heading into a big game in Philadelphia this week?
You definitely want that going into a big league ballpark. Obviously, the stakes are amplified a little bit with a bigger crowd, bigger stage, and a lot of really cool venues. Obviously, the Phillies play this one, and it's something that we've tried to do our whole entire lives. So we're excited about that, and as fun as the show is out here, we're super competitive, and we wanted to bring the best out of ourselves today. And that it doesn't always mean success on the field, but how can we tighten up our entertainment, our dances on Eric Jones going up to the plate, and then ultimately just executing at a high level between the trick plays and then some great baseball plays made today. Really excited about how the guys responded, and Ryan Cox being a leader out there with the tricks, and then also coming through with some really big EVs.
Michael Deeb, great game, great way to wrap up the weekend for Banana Ball here in Savannah, Georgia. Biko, Josh, the sun may be kind of behind clouds, but Vitamin Deeb is shining bright for us today in Banana Land. Guys?
Thank you very much, Sam. Boy, that guy is a wizard with the words. Thank you so much, Michael Deeb, for taking time to share your insights with Sam after the game-winning knock. Welcome back up in the booth. That's Josh Cholewski. This is Biko Scala. Thank you all so much again for spending your Sunday with us here in virtual Banana Land. That was a thrilling and really just enjoyable ball game from start to finish. The Party Animals win the first inning. You have to tip your caps to the Bananas pitchers who keep them off the board for the rest of the ball game. The Animals pitchers held serve through the first 6 innings, and then the Bananas get their walk-offs in the 7th and 9th to take it.
Well, overall, this was an incredibly thrill series considering you got 2 games with showdowns the previous 2 nights, and then today another game that comes down to the wire, and it's the Bananas coming away with the walk-off win after 9 innings of play. And overall, just an exciting game. 19 total trick plays between the Party Animals and the Savannah Bananas. And you also saw a game time of 1 hour and 51 minutes as well. And despite all of the trick plays, there were some costly defensive miscues that came back to haunt the Party Animals that really cost them from a sweep here in Savannah this weekend. Of course, we saw 2 trick plays missed in the 7th inning that ended in Ryan Cox with a walk-off single against Zach Blankenship. And then you saw the trouble that Chase Acuff had in the bottom of the 9th as well, that then led to the Bananas putting Malachi Mitchell on the base pass. He steals second base, and then Michael Deeb does the rest with that walk-off double into the gap as well. The Bananas come away with the win. And so the Party Animals will try and shore up that defense before going into Citizens Bank Park. Of course, trying to even up the Major League Baseball season series against the Bananas as well.
We say it so often, you can't predict baseball. You definitely cannot predict banana ball. The Party Animals came out gangbusters with a single and double from Hampton and Acuff to start the ballgame off. 2 batters in, they've got a run in. And then you have Dalton Cornett earning the RBI sprint, drives in another run. Party Animals don't get to score after that. I mean, you just never know. 4 batters in, they have 2 runs. By the end of the game, they had only scored 2 runs. So it's just a fascinating sport. And you have to tip your cap to the Bananas pitchers for keeping the Party Animals off the board after the first.
Yeah, again, you credit Jared Donaldson, who had kind of a similar outing a Sunday ago in Des Moines, Iowa, allowing some runs in the first inning, and then through 3 straight scoreless frames after that. It was very much the same here today. And from there, the Bananas went to a lot of pitchers who have been stellar for them all season long. Cowboy Kyle with an excellent outing. DJ the Invader continues to throw up zeros on the mound. We know what Zach Phillips has done since the beginning of May for the Bananas. Just a handful of runs allowed at all as he nears 60 appearances out on the mound. And Danny Do-It-All once again setting the Party Animals up 3 down. But again, we predicted this could very well be a low-scoring contest considering the success that we've seen from Jared Donaldson and Dalton Ponce, who was really, really exceptional across 4 strong innings for the boys in black and pink.
Yeah, Donnie just gives up the 2 runs across 4 innings, strikes out 5. The splitter looked ridiculous this afternoon. Ponce, for his part, 4 scoreless innings. He was really impressive on the other side, picks up 3 strikeouts for his work. And then Sean Fluke, really entertaining 2 innings of scoreless ball. Bam Bam gets 4 outs. The 2 trick plays missed means that he only gets 2 outs. The Bananas capitalize. What a job. Deeb talked about it in his post-game interview, but Ryan Cox, you just feel so confident sending him up to the dish in a spot like that. 3-2 count, sends it the other way for his 25th walk-off of the year. And then who could you feel more confident about than Vitamin Deeb at the end? Man on second, no outs, a 3-2 count as well. You've got to go after the guy, and he lines it 100 miles an hour to left center. You can send the kids home happy.
I mean, like we said, part of it comes down to some of the defensive miscues from the Party Animals here today, but at the same time, a lot of trust in the bats of Ryan Cox and Michael Deeb. We've seen Cox batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season, and for Michael Deeb, one of 2 men batting 400 or better with runners in scoring position. They were the best bats the Bananas could ask for in those situations, and they came through clutch yet again.
Yeah, that's right. Acuff could have made what would have been a nice play on EJ, 100 miles an hour right at him to start the 9th inning. Josh and I will have a Royal Rumble wrestling match to figure out if it's a hit or an error once we sign off here. Either way, it's a barrel. That you cannot deny. But if Acuff's able to make a fine play on it, then that deep double to left center does not end the game. So I digress. We have got to pack things up. We've got a lot of gear to get together to send up to the city of brotherly love, and then we will see you in Philadelphia. But before we shut this thing down, we do have to give away not 1, not 2, but 3 pairs of shoes. And it turns out we're actually going to give away a bonus pair. Yeah, there it is. Okay, sweet. All right, our first winner this afternoon. Drum roll, please. Marie Grover. Congratulations, Marie. You've got a free pair of shoes from our friends over at Zappos. Winner number 2. Kara
Crane. Kara Crane, congratulations. Free pair of shoes heading to you as well from Zappos. And our final winner, setting up our bonus winner. Skip Lowry! Skip, one of the superstars of BTV. Thank you so much for all your generosity. He is the best knick-knack maker in all the land. He gets a free pair of shoes, and we're going to give away a bonus pair of shoes, thanks to Zappos, to Skip's wife, Emily, because she is such a gem as well. So that is 4 pairs of shoes being given away here this Sunday. We're going to give away another pair of shoes this coming Saturday in Philadelphia. What a thrilling series. Party Animals take 2 out of 3. They win the first 2 games after 3 rounds of showdowns each, and then the Bananas get their revenge today with a 2-1 walk-off win. We could not have brought these broadcasts to you without the cast and crew, which starts with Chad Reese, the coordinating producer of Bananas Television, the voice inside both of our minds across each of the past 3 nights. Down on the first base camera, Emerson Elmgren, the Iron Horse of BTV. Over at third base, Emma Bates, who does a heck of a job as well. On the high home, Sophia Peach, dominant behind the dish. On high first, Lexton Fowler, who is Lex enough. On the low home, Keegan Woods, a Swiss Army knife of Bananas Television. And on the center field cam, Hope Peters. Same goes to Hope, who braves the scaffolding this afternoon. On the wireless camera, Justin Gordon flying all over historic Grayson Stadium. And our audio engineer, Clayton Franklin. You know him, you love him. He is your Clay Pimp when it comes to the folks in the control room. Our broadcast directed by Chris Haynes once again. Hainesy, the best, calling all the right shots, but it takes an unbelievable technical director. That would be Arch Pongle, pressing all the right buttons at all the right times. On the replay, Nick Keldy once again. DJ Squints, Cowboy Kyle Diggity, also known as Cheesecake. Let's get to our audio engineer. That would be Gwen Giddo, handling everything on the 1s and the 2s. The score bug, dominated by Kwanzi, one name, you know him. Gosh darn it, you love him. On the graphics, Julia Massey. The statistics on said graphics, Mikey O'Connor. And they are an unbelievable graphics duo. You know what? Slap Kwans in there as well. It takes 3 to tango in the graphics world. Our moderators in the chat, just one of them, but he's as good as they come. Scott Thompson this afternoon. We were thrilled to have you moderating after you were not able to break into Bally Live and watch Stadium.com last night. Always sad to have a moderator list broadcast. Gotta shout out Biff Bouse, though, who was dominating in the chat last night. All right, I digress. Josh Talevsky on the color commentary and statistical savantry, you shine.
Biko Scala, let our wrestling commence, and after it's all said and done, we'll get you some coffee ice cream too, champ.
Oh my gosh. This is the best day ever. Even though the sheet race was taken away from me, you know, there is always some sun to be found on the other side of the cloud. My grandpa always told me that growing up.
He did.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, thank you, Grandpa Larry, for that wisdom. Big shout out to Sam Bauman and Drake Toll for helping us out down on the field. And a big thank you to Mr. Dalton Ponce, Jackson Olsen, and Sean Flute for all getting mic'd up on the broadcast. Looks like our melt has ended, so I should say goodbye. Biko Scala saying so long for now. We'll see you Saturday night in Philadelphia. And of course, we'll see you later!